I'm gonna need more Dr. Pepper for this one. Ka-chow.
Thank you very much.
My point is, you're wrong.
No. No. can I help you? I wish you could, mate.
Who needs optimism when you have The Sims? And sadly, there was no scream today, but that's okay. You can't get them every time. Well, welcome back. We are building a castle. Still, this is going to take several streams. We made quite a lot of progress last time. This is all one stream worth of building. Yeah, so we're gonna have to figure out next steps today. It's gonna be super fun. It's gonna be super fun. It'll be delightful. It's gonna be so cool. Oh gosh, what am I supposed to tell you? Right off the bat, Bongo Cat is a free thing on Steam. This is my cat. These are your cats. You can join the lobby if you want. Let me know. Also, they're doing Lunar New Year, so I have fireworks. Hello? How do I make the fireworks go? I figured this out the other day. Now I don't remember. How? Well, I figured it out at some point. Oh, was it there? There we go. There are fireworks. That's all I wanted to show you was the fireworks. It was just stressing me out. Jess, hello. Hello, it's such a big castle. This is only a 50-50. I wanted a 64 by 64. Okay, I'm going to give you some updates about the castle in just a second, but first I feel compelled to do the traditional look at all the links I have post. So behold, I disable packs in my saves using this instead of the in-game stuff, because the in-game stuff sure can be buggy. It's very easy to use. Highly recommend James Turner's pack disable tool. Huzzah! Also, I have a website. It's okay. It's fine. I use a lot of hotkeys while I'm building. You can find them all here. It is an entire spreadsheet with all of the things that I do for English, QWERTY, Mac, QWERTY, sorry, PC, English, QWERTY, Mac, English, QWERTY, PlayStation, Xbox, and the Nordic Mac layout. If you have more information, you want to help me expand the sheet, please let me know. But this should help you if I do something in build mode and I don't know the key for you, or if I just don't say it out loud. You can find them all here, which is super great. Also, please, no, go back to the website. I wanted you to... Also, consider joining the Discord. It's very fun. Also, I have an affiliate link for Loaded, formerly CD Keys. Get packs for a lot less than they usually are. Very exciting. Lots of games. If you want to dress up the cat, you can do that. Where are they? Where are the hats? Where'd they go? Excuse me? They're gone. There's my whole menu is supposed to be here. I don't know. I might have to... Where did they go? I put them all in today. That's weird. I'm gonna yeah, I'll have to figure that out. Also, we'll take notes as we go along, so if you guys have ideas for the build, for the gameplay element of it, let me know and I'll add them here. Oh my word. What is life? I don't even know. But yeah, all of my hats and skins are missing. Let me see if I can get those imported here. I'll do my best. Okay, here, hold this real quick, guys. Let me get the stuff up. So that would be here. Excellent. Except I prefer them to be in columns. There we go. That's great. We'll reformat this to be not a column. There we go. That's what it's supposed to look like. So if you guys want to dress the cat up, you can see stuff. This is a YouTube thing, by the way. Unfortunately, I can't have the same bot stuff on TikTok. Life is great. Life is great, guys. How's your day going? Hopefully a little bit better than this. Okay, I don't know who you are, but if you're here, can you let me know if this is actually showing up now? Because I updated it all today before stream. I always update it before stream to make sure everything's in there. I have so many new hats. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'll pay attention to you guys now. I think that's fixed. Who even knows anymore? Who's here? Who is here? I know, Jess, the hats were all gone, but look at how many there are. There are so many. So hopefully this will update properly and then you guys can see everything, because I have so many new ones. Like this little pagoda. Isn't that so fun? That's fantastic. And some new skins as well. Like this one. That was one of my favorites. Or this one with the little lantern. Isn't this delightful? It's great. So hopefully it'll be there soon. Thought it was just your Wi-Fi. No, it was me. Apparently it's just taking a while to save, which makes sense. It's a lot of images. Let me say hello to everybody. Let me figure out if I can do that. So if I hover over you, will you show me the... Oh, okay. So I have to hover over and then go up. And then I get fireworks. That's fun. I'm going to put you up here. There you go. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Stream and phone aren't playing nice. Oh no, Matcha. I'm so sorry. Day exhausting. So glad the week is done. I'm glad that your week is done too. I hope you're able to get some rest this weekend. An 80 on your anatomy test? Lucy, I'm so proud of you. That is fantastic. Congratulations. That is awesome. Terry, your day was uneventful. Did nothing that you planned to do. Hey, you know what? It happens to the best of us. All right. Who else here on YouTube? Let's see. We have Rose, hello Rose, thank you for being here tonight. Hello Indy, I know that you're in and out of it, but I appreciate you being here anyway. Thank you very much. Megan, Pines, RMJ, Kilo, I forget things, Jamie, Lucy, Matcha, Kat, Terry, and the Grand Chin. Welcome, welcome, and also hello TikTok people. Thank you for being here. We are building a castle. We're building the castle for the Inherited Manor Challenge, which we build every year. We build a giant house, and then we burn it down and turn it into a massive fixer-upper challenge. So if you love a fixer-upper challenge, you're in the right place. So we're doing a castle this year in the new world. You will need the new pack to play the full challenge, but there will also be a gallery upload available if you just want the shell to play with. We'll figure it out. We have different rules and things, so as many people can play as possible. The last time we were here, I was super excited about the world because there were all these little fireplaces and the stools, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be a great Rags to Riches world, and there's like walkways over here. Here's the deal. You can't actually sit on the stools, you can't interact with the fires, and you can't actually walk down these stairs. You can't walk down these stairs either. You end here. You can sit in the loungers, so that's nice, but you can't actually interact with the stools or the fire, which I'm very sad about. So that did cause me some issues. Alright, also to Kilo. Kilo did throw a fit, but I didn't see a follow-up message, so if you're still here and can send that, I would appreciate it. Maybe more tired than you thought. Inherited Manor challenge is disinherited manor. I mean, maybe. Might you recommend Giraffe? Maybe. Playing through last year's challenge on your Simbler, you get excited when the new one was starting. Oh, yay! I'm glad that you're here. Yes, so we're building it. It won't be finished till probably late April. I think that's usually when they get published. But, dude, I'm so excited. This is going to be so fun. Do I use Tool? I don't, because I know I'd get addicted and then spend even more time building than I already do. And it's already rough. Charging the tippy tappy tabby. Oh my word, look at all these cats we got showing up here today. I'm trying to stack you all nicely, but somebody's wearing a giant hat. Okay, what do you want? You want the charging one. Let's see. So that would be this one. And the tabby, which is... oh no. Is that this one? I think so. I can double check, but... yes. I at least got the cat right. Oh no, no, no. Mix It Up's trying to be helpful. Not helpful. Oh, I almost got it right. Alright, we can do the correct hat, which is the yellow one. I got this. I'm amazing. There we go. We got a whole party happening up here. Fantastic. We got there in the end. If you would like to join the lobby, I figured out how to make it public so we don't actually have to be friends on Steam. You have to enter this code here. It is the pinned message in YouTube chat. If you're on TikTok, then you happen to have a computer and have the Bongo Cat game and you'd like to join the lobby, feel free to do so. I do have the emojis disabled so that we don't block the screen too much, but having a little army of cats in the corner has just been an absolute delight. Alright, we got that going. So anyway, I'm disappointed about the lack of interactive stuff in the world, but I think we can make it work. Other things I noticed when I was playing, and I've only played in the world for a couple of hours, I have a lot of exploring still to do. There is a well here that can give quests. I think I have not done any of the quests yet though, so we may work that in. There's also a magical tree here that can bestow blessings, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. There are a few frog hunting spots. There are a couple of fishing spots. There's one here and one here. You can go swimming here. The boats cannot be interacted with either. There are a few chess tables scattered around. There's some podiums to give speeches and stuff. This, I believe... no, there's a closer public restroom. It took me a while to find the public restrooms. So you'll want to figure out where those are for the sake of your Sims bladder early on in the challenge. Oh, maybe that is the closest one. There is sword fighting right next to our castle, though, so that will be helpful. So I am playing in the world a bit, doing my own little Rags to Riches thing, just to get a general idea of how the challenge could work and what elements from the world we could pull in. Is this the part that's based on Africa? Yes, that's what I was supposed to bring up. Thank you so much for the reminder. Let me show you the inspiration that we're working from. I have a whole Pinterest board. This is not it. This is Pinterest loading. There we go. Welcome to Pinterest. So we are on IMC 2026. So this is the stuff that I've collected. So North African castle type architecture. I really like the arches and stuff here, so you can see that influence in the castle. I like this shape right here, which I added to our castle as well. We added a couple of towers like this. What else did we add? I'm trying to like pick up little pieces here and there, so it'll be very generalized, but I think it's gonna look really, really cool. Oh, and some of the like staggered towers like this one down here as well. So that's what we're working on here. It'll be delightful, probably. So last time we spent a lot of time at the end of stream fighting the interior area. This open courtyard type area kept getting a ceiling, and it was really annoying, and it was messing with my walls. Eventually we figured out that the best way to fix that would be to just create a gap in the wall, which we did. I currently intend to put some sort of water type barrier there. Haven't fully figured out what we're doing with that, but something, because leaving this open will actually let the rest of the area be playable. I may connect these two areas here with like a bridge or something. Again, I haven't quite fully figured out what I'm going to do with it, but we needed to open that up. I also have an empty pool here, which I'll leave empty. We have lots of indoor, outdoor type areas. I am super excited about this. I think it's looking fantastic. I'm so excited. Okay. I've also been going back and forth on this wall texture. We don't really have a great lighting for the front of here. This is probably the best lighting we're going to get. I don't hate it, but I feel like most of our references are much warmer. Like they look more like a golden sand color and not like a pasty white sand color. So I might change the exterior paint again. I just love this warm gold, and I'm not in love with the concrete, you know? But I'm doing my best. Tiffany, hello. So we're gonna see what we can do about that. Because this is, I think, the warmest one here. Like, there's this one, but it's a little too green for me. I don't love that either. This one from Jungle Adventure is more the color that I want. I don't know if we want to have this as our primary wall texture or not, but I do like the color a lot better. So there's like the old color and the new color there. I don't know. It's tricky. But I feel like the Jungle Adventure wall would be really nice. Plus, it has a few... Oh, that's right, it doesn't actually come in that color in this one. But it does here. So if we were to take this, we could put it on some wall areas strategically to give a little bit of extra detail, which could be nice. That could be nice. So I want to use the new pack stuff, but I really feel like Jungle Adventure has the better wall texture. Reminds you of a sandcastle? Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I don't know. We do also have this life and death stuff, which is very warm, but it doesn't have the stone texture, which I'm bummed about. And then this one is stone, but I don't need stone. I need, like, cut stone, not the round river stone. And then this, I think, is just too small. I'm very picky, okay? And at least I own it. I do my best. I am so excited to use these wallpapers inside, though. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. Okay. The new pack is a lot of really great stuff. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch over to Jungle Adventure. I don't know that I super love any of these other ones. The moss is cute, but like I think that would be better in a different climate. I think I might switch to this one. Yeah, it's just so much better. All right, we're gonna switch over and we're going to repaint everything with this texture. And then we'll go in and add the detail stuff as we build. At this point, we may still end up changing the shape a bit, so I don't want to super duper commit, but I think we're just gonna change the base here. It'll be great. Also, if you didn't join us last time, this is your first time seeing the castle, this is pack limited, technically. So we are using the new pack, the Get Royal Legacy whatever pack. Jungle Adventure, Life and Death, Oasis Kit, and Romantic Garden stuff. So that's 2 expansions, 1 game pack,
Thank you very
1
much.
stuff pack, and 1 kit. That's how that worked out. So a total of 5. I will have rules available for the challenge for people with all the packs, as well as without all the packs, console, as well as computer-based players. So everybody should have a fairly equal level of challenge to play. Just doing my best as a content creator to balance pack use and playability and showing off new things, but also keeping the good old stuff, like Jungle Adventure, I think is crushing it here. Yeah, that's nice. And then I'm going to change these to be this color instead than here. I think that was the right call. I think it's correct. Brandon, love the castle. Thank you so much. TikTok, what is happening with you? The whole app just froze. So if I miss some chats, let me scroll up. Wish I wouldn't have done 3 different countries. I was so excited. I was so excited for an African pack. I was really, really disappointed. I was so excited. And they've been teasing it, I swear, with all the different, like, updates to the base game with more and more African-inspired items. Again, very, like, generic. They're covering a whole lot of different areas, but I like that for The Sims. I think that's the best way to handle it, is to let players control how specific they want to be by giving them just a whole bunch of choices. I was so excited. And then, come to find out, they just gave us a ton of different countries again. And it's fine, and I'm sure many people are very happy with it. But I felt misled, okay? I feel like I was lied to. I was bummed about that. I think I've got all the walls now. Oh, I missed you. Hello, welcome in. Happy to have you. Nope, we need to stay the same size. Thank you. I just want to flip you around so you can go over here. There. Oh my gosh. See, you always put on the big hats and then I gotta rearrange. Yeah, I like this. This is good. Does the new pack wallpaper have a warmer tone swatch? The one that we had was the warmest one, which was a bummer. And then here in the evening light, you can see it still doesn't even look that yellow, but I think it's a little bit better. I think we've got everything now. I'm excited though. I think it'll be good. Do I mostly build? I do. I love building. We do have a gameplay stream series happening as well, but I've just been too sick to stream that much, so we're just focusing on the building right now. Wally's back. Fantastic. Got new toys last night. They're the springy hanging one with jingle bells. I've seen those on TikTok. They look delightful. I want one as a human. Our cats are struggling a little bit. Mine's just completely frozen. Oh, it's because a new one was loading in. Okay, that makes sense. Yep, I like this better. This is supposed to be like the story of the castle. We've got that going up there. The doors are from the Oasis kit. These are from the Jungle kit. The fence is from the Oasis kit. These windows are actually from Life and Death. Completely different part of the planet, but they've been working really well for us so far. Okay, what do we do next? New kitties? So many kitties. Yeah, they're just... Is it my internet that's struggling, or is it the Steam interface? I don't know. I've got a whole stack of them happening now, though. Alright. What's our next step? I think we have a few options. We could either do floor plan, we could do some landscaping, or we could try and figure out what we're going to do to fill in this gap over here. I want to do floor plan before I start committing to too many more windows, because there's a very good chance we're going to move this thing left a tile, that thing right a tile, you know. So at this point, I feel like I don't want to move forward with more doors and windows just yet. Probably your fault trying to find a combo. Oh yeah, no worries, no worries. I think that the host program's just a little overwhelmed with all the all of the cuteness. It can't handle it. Ugh. We'll figure this out. Also, if we don't have kitty emojis, but if you enable them at the end of stream because you think everybody needs to see this emoji. I'll think about it. I might have to restart the thing to allow it, though. And I think that'll kick everybody out, which would be a bummer. But yeah, I don't want the emojis because they'll, like, show up everywhere. Do the floor plan if moving stuff. You have to redo the landscaping. True. Brandon has the brain cell today. Apparently. Oh, good. I am super glad that we can see straight through the ground. That is awesome. I'm so happy about that. Now there is a way kind of to fix that if we place the same room on top. I'm low-key speaking nonsense. This might not actually fix it. It should, but it might not. If we remove the floor and we replace this with a low fence, like this one, is it gonna fix? No, it's not gonna fix. This is a curse of putting round walls in basements, isn't it? Alright, well, that is very, whoops, very disappointing. We might have to square off the pool. Or we could put plants there? I don't know, I think I'll probably square it off. The brick change is a good choice, thank you. The color better, it makes it look more ancient and less historical European. Fair. Fair. You're right about the larger blocks. Darn, I was really looking forward to this. I think I'm gonna have to replace it with a rectangle, though. I do try to have the builds look decent, and part of that is making there not be gaps everywhere. Okay, so now I should be able to just pull this over and pull it over here. That should replicate the tile, looking good. Alright, so yeah, we'll just have to suffer through that instead. If you move the room and put it back, sometimes it fixes. Ow, I saw it. Too late. Wi-Fi is too bad and kept getting kicked from the lobby. Oh no, I'm sorry. Maybe next time. There will be a next time. There will be future. You vote for plants. Brandon made a good point though about we'll have to move the move the plants if we change too many things. I'm just stalling. I don't want to do the floor plan because that means I have to actually pick rooms and it's rough. Okay. Let's open up the walls so we can get a better... No, thank you very much. Get a better idea of what we're dealing with here. We may have to replace some walls if the... Why was I going to delete that? If the freeze gets weird. But I think we're alright so far. Alright, that looks about right there. And then over here... Hello, column. So nice to meet you. Do you mind leaving? Get rid of that, but that is an exterior wall, so we leave that one. Those, I think, are all correct-ish, although I don't want freeze there, so I'm going to hold shift to just delete that section. That all looks correct-ish. And then up here, put that there. This might mess with our rooms, because sometimes the round walls are dumb, but we'll see about that. Get rid of this. This, did I hold the wrong button? I did. Okay. And then we're going to get rid of the wall here and here, because those are all connected in an open space. This is also connected, but it's very tower-like, so I don't think I'll actually remove the walls there. That's a good point. Now I kind of regret moving the wall here. Alright, I lied to you. We're going to put this... Oh, it's already there. Okay, cool. Anyway, put that stuff back. We'll just put an arch there instead. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're gonna save. Making a castle hotel, each room is based on a different Disney character. That's so fun. A recessed garden is a cute idea. Enduring the buffer curse again. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Who has a frog on their head? That is delightful. Gee willikers. Alright. We do have some notes. We have some notes with some ideas for areas. I was thinking 3 core areas. We'll have the most public area, the most private area, and then the, like, in between. So the outer area should include the wall. some garden space, a workshop of sorts, a stable of sorts I thought would be nice to set up. We don't technically have horse ranch or any of the packs with livestock type animals, but we might still set it up anyway just for vibes. A fancy garden we thought would be nice as well, and possibly a fighting area. That is a lot to cover in not a lot of space, but we will do our best. And then the interior would be bedrooms and stuff. Public interior. Gosh, I was also really struggling to find interior maps of castles, so we'll see what we can do. Jungle Adventure has stone wall decorations, could be useful to add detail. Yes, well, we use some of those out here, so we may pull them into the rest of the build as well. Oh my goodness. A 50-50 feels so big until you start building in it, and then you're like, wait a minute, it's not that big at all. Alright. Let me sort by packs. I want to go to Get Royal. I'm going to go to Activities, and I want to see how much space we actually need for this stuff. Oh, Okay, we actually only have the mannequin, it appears. I thought that we'd have a whole, like, competition area. Waltzing, dance floor, petite. That's tiny. Like a competition area, but it appears that we do not get to have competitions inside the house. We must instead have them outside the house in designated areas like this one. That's fine, I guess. But it's fine. Cornerstone and edge decoration types. Oh! Do I know what you're talking about? Like these? We may come back and add some more. I think after I get my floor plan more sorted and I'm confident in my shape, we'll go add some more decorations. Alright, anyway, back to what I was doing, which is sword fighting. Activities and skills. There we go. So chest, telescope, blah 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 blah. So we actually only need this much space, which is pretty good. Should be able to do that pretty easily. What should we put? I don't know enough about castles. Oh, Pinterest. I do technically have a maps section, but they're mostly European, just because I was struggling so hard to find anything. Also, some of them are just straight up, like, not actually a thing. I feel like this is the most like our structure. A green court. See, I think that would be really nice. The guard room. Oh, a guard room's a good idea. To have, like, yeah, a guard room's a good idea. It looks like they have storerooms as well as, yeah, like lots of storage type stuff in the wall. That's good. We can make use of that information. A laundry. That's helpful too. A chapel. Ooh, we should definitely have a chapel. Like a marriage area. That would be good. I was sword fighting. I would love to go sword fighting. They started a sword fighting club on campus when I was in university. But the only time they met was literally like the one class that I could never skip out on. And I was so bummed. Very rude of them. Like, if it was one of my not major related classes, I may have skipped class to go do sword fighting. I don't pretend you're surprised. We know you're not. But sadly, it was not. Okay, so we have just not a lot of space outside. So if we want to have green garden space, we have to prioritize putting that in the actual ground, I think. Unless we want to do planter type stuff, which we could do. Should we do that up here? That would actually look really cool to put planters in. To have like our little romantic garden area up here. That could be fun. I may consider that. Too many thoughts. Too many thoughts. Too much thinking. I do like the idea of having some sort of like guardsman quarters. I don't know how that would work for gameplay purposes though. Male and female room. They have a lot in England castles. Chapel would be good for funerals too. Also that, yes, because we have life and death involved in this one. This is fantastic. I love this so much. This is great. This is too much for my tiny brain. Okay. All right, so walking into the castle, what would be most helpful to have right at the front of the castle? This is kind of where I was thinking stable type stuff would be fun. If I put those there, and then I were to grab some more rustic looking spandrels, perhaps. Maybe this. And a nice fence. With a good gate. What's going to be the best gate? This one? Possibly this one. Grimm's Secret Gate. Which goes with... Where's Grimm's Secret Fence? Hello? No one will ever know. Maybe this one. What? Darn. It's 5 tiles. It's fine. I don't know much about how ancient Africans did marriage or death. No, this is... Like most of what I try to build, I try to take historically accurate, relevant information, but also make it gameplay friendly. And oftentimes, shockingly, historical tradition and gameplay don't quite work out. Like, I don't know, teleportation in The Sims? Not something I think would be historically accurate, and yet we put up with it, so... Trying to find the balance there. Maybe this one, straw-covered no, I lied. The horses will just eat that. Do we go back to the stone fence? I don't think that's quite right. Or that one. No. I wish I could show you what I was thinking inside my brain. I feel like that'd be helpful for everybody involved. But I can't. Okay. Columns. No. Maybe this one. Does it come in the same brown? It's pretty close. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much. Put that there. We'll figure out a fence. No, gate. I know what things are called. I would like for you to rotate. Are you not allowed? Apparently not. Alright, now did that just place... Yeah, that just placed multiple. Okay. I think we can get away with making that stable-ish with something. I don't know what. I may also replace this with the, just the base game. This fence. Okay, maybe? I don't know. Does this make sense? This does not make sense. Stables and water. Water's gonna be important. Gonna move to the kitchen and color, but Millie's using her head as a pillow. Aww. Oh, using your leg as a pillow. That makes a little bit more sense. Okay, I almost like it. Spandrel's already there. Fence is there. Gate will be there. Can I rotate you now? No, jerk. And then columns. Oh, why are you short? I'd like for you to be tall. Oh, because of the... Right. I will also remove the floor. I was thinking about it. Nifty. What happens if I take the same spandrel and put it here? It goes down a little bit. Don't hate it. I think that's fine. I'm also going to... remove the floor here. Alright, and then we can put... Oh, what should I put here? Maybe the sword fighting dummies? That might be a good spot for it. This is how they're set up in Zelda. It's right next to like the horses and stuff, so that's gotta be worth something, right? Oh, they've got all sorts of colors. I haven't started my dynasty yet either. I still need to figure out how that works. How many wood tones do we have? We have a few. different ones. Let's mix it up. There we go. Hello, welcome in. Love The Sims 4. You only play The Sims 4. I also enjoy The Sims 4 very much. We're building a castle today. If you want to hang out for a bit, feel free to do so.
Thank you very much.
Alright, so if I do that, I can make it look stable-ish. I don't have pet stuff, because I don't have any of the pet packs. What do I have for rugs? Do I have any straw-looking rugs? I don't think so. I think that's all in packs that I don't have enabled right now. Plants. See, this was going to be brilliant. Then again, we're burning everything down anyway, so maybe it doesn't matter that much. Not objects by function. Build, outdoor water decor, fountains. Do we have... Oh, yes. I think something like this inside would be helpful as well. Do I put it, like, here? Just inside the door on either side? That would be nice. That... You want to be careful what height you put that at. That's all I'm going to say about that. We also have this one, which is very cute. It has some nice tile swatches, which is cool. And I like the shape of it. That one's actually pretty nifty. What about you? You have tolerable swatches, so I feel like those are options. I feel like this one looks older because it's slightly smaller and looks like rusty. The horse stuff and debug like a hay rack. Possibly, but I need to make sure that it's actually in the packs that we have right now, and we're not using horse ranch for this build. But I wouldn't be surprised if the people who would play this would have horse ranch. It's a very popular pack. Well, I love it anyway. Scandal. No, I use horse ranch all the time. I use horse ranch all the time. And now you're harassing me for not using horse ranch? Oh my word. You're an event that include a fencing competition? Okay, I understand the metal on metal. It is a rough sound. But that is so fun. Zelda as an example. See, Jamie gets me. Jamie understands. Am I burning the castle down? It's what we do. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Is this the 6th one? The 6th generation of the challenge? We do it every February. We build up a whole house. We get really attached to it. We burn it down and cry. And then we turn it into a fixer-upper challenge, and it's delightful. Yeah, I think I like this one. I like that the tile color kind of ties into this brown down here. So we'll put those there. Yeah, I think that'll be nice. I think that'll be good. I broke the bit. I know. You love it too much. Okay, fine. Kilo gets a pass. I cannot remember well enough to verify who has or has not actively harassed me. Do we have? We do. Oh, heck yeah. Oh my gosh, yes. Look at this. We can have cracks in the wall behind the test dummies. I love that. Which one's going to be the best color match for us? I feel like this one. Oh, this is fantastic. Okay, so we will definitely be... Oh, what swatch is that? That's this one. Definitely be using those. And I'll put this one up here. That's too funny. Alright, and then I should be able to shrink it down. And, what was I doing? Oh, changing the color. There we go. No, go back to your normal size. Thank you. So this should look fairly mixed up. That is funny. I think that's hilarious. Finally finished the build that I helped you. Oh, yay! Congratulations. I'm sure it's delightful. Who's using the dummies? The Hulk. These have been around for a while. Okay, they've been dinged up a little bit. This is what I have, alright? I don't think that these quite tell the same story, you know? Okay. We have that entry area done-ish then. We'll decorate more as we go, but we're just floor plan plotting. So that's good. Do we want to add... Let me see if I can open image in new tab. Yeah, okay. So this is like the entral here. Entral? The what? There's a guard room. Do we want to do a guard room, do you suppose? The long room. Don't know what that means. Steward's room, pantries. I don't know what some of these words mean. Alright, I'm just gonna be honest about that, but it also doesn't matter. We're making this work for Sims. I'm just trying to think how that would even work gameplay-wise. Like, what function would it serve in gameplay besides looking cool? Then again, if we're thinking through the progression of the challenge, it would make sense to have an area for your sim to actually, like, build up and live in. So maybe I will. Maybe I will do a little area here. So that would be, like this. I would need to have, I think, this area blocked off-ish for a ladder. So I'm going to take... okay. Put a wall here. We'll fix the wallpaper. Fret not. Alright. Ladders. 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 Ladder. Booyah. So then we can get up to this tower quickly, and then I should also be able to put one here to get up there quickly. Yes, that will be helpful. We'll have lots of stairs and ladders. It's like chutes and ladders. Except we don't get to shoot people. We don't have guns. Just swords. I'll accept. Rage quit sword fighting practice. I'm just saying. Looking cool is a function. It is. It is. So that would be a little tower, guard tower access area, because I will put more windows in and stuff. It'll be fine. But then this would be a small, somewhat functioning space for soldiers in theory. So how much privacy do they get? And do we add a kitchen? Again, for like gameplay purposes. We do need this to kind of sort of work. Come in here. Let's do this. I'll put equipment there. And then in here, this is 6 30 tiles. Oh, we've done stuff in 30 tiles before. Easy peasy. As she says this, she immediately stresses out about it. Okay. Yeah, let's just do like a tiny home in here. I think that'll be fine. Let me even, you know what? I love you so much. I'll put a light in. Also, hello, welcome. I'll also add you up here. Behold, there you go. I think it would be fun to delete all the lights before before we upload it. I think that would be fantastic. I think this tile is going to be a little too fancy for this area. Maybe, no, I think I want stone. What are you? Limestone. Oh, yes, absolutely. This one. For sure. Oh, you are a horrible color match, though. Darn. Oh, Jungle Adventure. help me out, please. Oh, you also don't match. The audacity. That sort of matches. Oh, that is orange. Is that the answer? That might be the answer. Alright. We'll put the really worn stuff in the higher traffic areas, perhaps, and then put the less worn stuff, like, in here. Maybe, possibly, perhaps. I think that could work. And if we really wanted to get fancy with it, we could mix it in a little bit, but I fear that that looks a little too obvious, so never mind. Take it back. A light, what a luxury. I do try to be nice to you sometimes. Ooh, one thing I'm not going to add in here would be a bathroom, though. So let's have... a lot of the furniture is going to be burned to oblivion and or deleted. It's the nature of things. However, I still like to put it in at the very least for screenshots so that I can sort of give people an example of how things could work out. You can change whatever you want to or not, but Is this 1 tile? 2 tiles? What a ripoff. It can help people who aren't as used to build mode sort of figure out what's going on. What about you? That's a little fancy for in here, but we'll definitely bring it in into the out now. Inside. Well, this is delightful. Also not quite appropriate for in here. You are 1 tile, but you're wider than the 2 tile door. How? Explain yourself. Okay. Here's a trick that you guys need to know about the build catalog. Some items have extra swatches that are only available with certain packs, and it's annoying. And I can't always remember which one they are. For example, this toilet has extra swatches from Island Living. And I have Island Living disabled, which means in theory it shouldn't be showing up. But I don't trust it. So I won't be using this toilet because I can't trust it. And there's also this fence. This fence has extra swatches that came with Horse Ranch. Why didn't they just make a new one? They like to remesh things all the time. Why they didn't this time, I don't know. But it's stressing me out. So, like, I don't know if this door is actually Horse Ranch or not. You know? It's weird. Doing a mix of worn and not is effective by using by tile placement. Oh, or maybe like quarter tile placement. Maybe. Anyway, so I'd like to use that door, but I fear that it may not actually be compatible. Okay, so we're going to put a door here. We're going to put a door here. That's going to be delightful. Trust. And then into the kitchen, we will grab... Oh, we don't really have the best rustic looking stuff. We got this. It's fine. I feel like this looks worse though, so probably go with this one. Jungle Adventure. Man, for being the wrong continent, sure is saving our butts today. So we'll do counter, counter. And again, it's all going to be destroyed, mostly just for an idea of how things could look and work. We'll put that there. We'll put our old stove here. Doing the best with what I got. An old sink there. So like a kitchen could work here, right? And I'm going to put another door here and another door here. May change up the door. And we can put a small dining table in here. That one seems appropriate. A couple of chairs. I wanted to go for that one, then I realized that's an event chair, so I'm not grabbing that. I do want just a solid wood chair, though. You're all gross. Okay. Like, that feels... Maybe? Maybe? That does look like leather, not like a cushion. So put that there. And then, I don't know, put something else over on that side. But, like, there's... Generally speaking, possibly, maybe, like a little soldier barracks spot that would have, 4 people that would do rotating shifts. Could I test the swatch by putting it in the library? Possibly. That's a good idea. Look at you being a genius. Save room. To my library. Enter a name here. No. It's thinking about it. I should probably save after this. The tower guards. Yes, very important. We're gonna save. So I think this is a decent example of how that could be set up. I don't know what I'll put over here. Something delightful, I'm sure. Go check the library. Alright, and it doesn't say horse ranch on the swatch. Thank you for being smarter than me. I appreciate it. That's why I keep you guys around. So we'll switch these out. Fabulous. Saving. Trying to save room takes way too long. Is it the room? Is it the lot? Is it me? Maybe it's Maybelline. Let's add what activities and skills over here. See what we can put in here. Woodworking. I'm gonna have a separate space for woodworking. Guitar, game table, funeral. Maybe instead of activity, I look for decorations. And do we have displayable armor and stuff? Got pots and pans. That's great. Have we considered swords? Plants. Oh, that's right. We've got like the emblems and things and other emblems and things. Nice mirrors, nice vanity, nice curtains, a nice boot. Some birds. Excuse me? Get Famous has display swords. Why do we not get display sword? What? I'm stressed. There should be swords in base game. Are there swords in base game? I know there are swords in Get Famous. And I think there's like there's knives. There's this? Which would work okay. Wow. That feels like an oversight. Maybe you can mount the swords that are in game though. Please hold. I do have better build by. I don't use tool because I'll get addicted. But I do have wooden sword. But do we have figured it out. Nailed it. Go team. Yes, we're in debug now. I figured it out. I figured it out. This is good. Should we provide better and better swords as you like go through the rooms? That would be fun. Simcaliber? Excuse? Okay. Anyway, there's a wooden sword, which you start out with. A long sword. I'm gonna have to double check, but I'm guessing the more expensive the sword, the better. So I'll probably just go with a couple of long swords in here. Put those there for storage. And then... Nope, that's the wrong button. I want a small bench. Alright, thank you, Debug. You've been very helpful. I shall return. I don't know, it just seems like a place to sit down would be nice. Plus maybe there's a sword guard who needs to needs help getting his sword. Nothing here can be cloned. Actually, super duper fun fact. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Sword progression. I'm putting it in the notes. We will have to we'll have to figure that out when we're really finalizing things. So I'll put a note in it here, and then we'll probably have to go in and update it when we're getting the actual official rules put together. Does anybody know if you can knight people? I have absolutely no idea. Again, I've barely played the pack. I'm working on it. I genuinely am trying to play the game and learn it this time. A trash can? Nah. So, yeah, a trash can makes sense. Alright, I'll think about it. No. Kitchen, trash cans. Do we have any new trash cans? No, we don't. That'd be too convenient. Alright, well, that would fit there, so that would all work. Yay! Oh, lighting. I wanted to see what off-the-grid lighting options we have. We do have candles. So we could do that. I also don't know entirely how long we want this to have been abandoned. Like, I don't know what our timeline is with that quite yet. But we should figure it out at some point. Like, if I put this here. Put another one over here. Oh, this is horrible. This is no light at all. I love it. Put that there and there. Is that the same height? No. There. The walls are also very tall. Oh, that's so eerie. Fantastic. I also wanted to put some sort of like storage type stuff out here. Maybe. Maybe possibly. You can knight people. Oh, they have to live in the same world and have to be level 4+. That's super fun. Okay, I need to play with this pack more so that I can figure it out and we can add more gameplay elements. A curio display table. Oh, this is for all those keys we've been unlocking, isn't it? That event thing. Oh, storage. Storage is an interesting concept in the game. There's only so many things you can actually put away. Oh, and we have more hanging clothes. Fantastic. I don't want hanging clothes. I want a sturdy looking cabinet to store my nightly things. I guess this is the winner. So put that over here. What else do I want? Do we have like boots? Boots seem like a guardly object. We got some urns or vases or whatever. That's nice. Raven tarot tent. I don't know. I'll put that there for now, though. It'll be good. It'll be fine. There's a key thing. Apparently, allegedly, if we go over to storage and miscellaneous, there's actually a little table to store all those keys that you've been collecting with the event going on right now. There's also a tiny library that I haven't used yet. I will do my best to refrain from using any of the event things. I do try to keep things as accessible as possible, and I want you to be able to play if you haven't used the done the events. Okay, so if I do Control F and I do like that, I feel like the lines are too obvious. You know? That's my concern, is it's like very clearly just a square. Am I even using the right color? I think I am. It's very clearly a square that's just more worn than the others. So that's why I have mixed feelings about mixing them. But maybe. Key table for the gatekeeper, it would be, but I'm not going to use it. Very sad. We should save again, though. Oh, Caitlin, you sent a rose, and I completely missed that. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. That is very sweet of you. I need... Okay. I need brain cells. Please and thank you. So, come in. Super duper fun. We have guard type stuff over here, so we'll probably start over on this side. We have ladders going up to the towers, so we can watch out for enemies. We have a couple of stables where you can keep animals or whatever. I think that... I don't know about a full-on forge, but something for taking care of like weapons and stuff would make a lot of sense for this area here. Especially because we could have an external entrance here. Yes, I am liking this concept. I'm going to add a door. It's going to be a very nice door. We're going to try and match the wood tones, but it's old. It's okay if they don't completely match. So put that there. Yeah, I wonder what we could get away with there. Like a repair shop. Yeah. So now we can store and restore our nightly things. Huzzah, huzzah. Let me grab this. No, not the freeze. The ceiling rail. Put that there. Okay, we're gonna save after we figure this out. Put columns there. Saving. Okay. I like the concept of this. I feel that we are close to a good idea. We're very, very, very close. Do we have a fireplace that looks like a blacksmithing forge? Not really. I don't know what I was expecting. The I think the one that I wanted is in a kit that we're not using, which is fine. Alright, so we're gonna have to be creative. That's fine. We can do that. Fire. Is that it? Is that our only fire? Wow. Super cool. So that's also a bust. Chimneys for forge, barrels. Yeah, we'll decorate it up as soon as I figure out what I'm doing. Are any of these swordly? Food. Trade. I don't know if I want to put this inside. I feel like it's not going to work. That's fine. It's fine. It's cool. It's whatever, man. A cannon. Yep. Perfect. I'm going back to off the grid. We got little candles. Oh, the other item I was thinking of is also in Get Famous. Darn. No way to get into the little barracks I made. Oh, I was supposed to put another door over here. I was going to go back and grab this door, and then I forgot about it. So, that's what happened there. That door's supposed to be there. And then also there. So, there we go. That's what was supposed to happen. Anyway, I still want fire. And I think our best option is probably going to be this one. I could make it double-sided. That might help. A smidge? Maybe? I don't know. What's our best color option here? This one would match, I think, the water things that we've got going on. So that's a win. Do need water. Maybe. Or maybe I get rid of this and add a table of some sort on this side. Surfaces. I need a big slab of stone. Also from Get Famous. I didn't think I would need Get Famous. It's fine. Okay, what about you? You are stone, but like fancy stone. Maybe I just go grab the woodworking stuff to place back here. Okay. Maybe, because like the forge, I guess the forge would technically have to be this way then. I'm working on it, okay? I may not be working on it well, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to think, like, if you have hot fire and you got stuff and you need to turn around and work on it immediately. We don't really have a bunch of tools and things we can use as decoration, but we're gonna try and fake it a bit. Platform? Maybe. Possibly a platform. We also have this area here, which is going to be important for storage, I think. So we may also have some woodworking tables in there. Maybe. We could do a platform. Gotta figure out what we're gonna do for selling the story here. Fireplace pokers? True. I keep thinking of objects to use. But they're not in the packs that we're using today, which is fine. This is the fun part of doing limited packs, is you have to make the best use of the best things. It's also the frustrating part. Yeah, okay. Let's see what a platform would look like. So, if I turn the grid on, it would probably be like this. And then we'd want to raise it up to a reasonable working height, so roughly the same height as these tables. I don't think do we have an anvil? That would be amazing. No. Be pretty nifty though. And then oh gross, we're gonna need a platform trim. Ugh. This one we could make it match-ish, and then the top would have to be stone, I suppose. Maybe this one? Masonry, jungle adventure, possibly saving. Horse ranch might have an anvil. Well, we're not using horse ranch. I will check for the fireplace pokers. So that would be under, who even knows, decorations. We got some knives. Stuff and things and stuff. I think some jars around would be good. Did you guys ever watch, oh, I don't remember what the show is called now, naturally. Forged something. There's a show where people would compete to make swords and stuff. Forged in Fire. Husband knows it. Husband's smart like that. I don't remember what they're called. I think they're called fire tools or something. I'm just dumb. There we go. So these guys. We do have fire poker type things. You know what? It could be worse. I kind of don't mind. Don't mind at all. Forged in Fire, yes, everybody knows. Surely base game has fire pokers. It does, I'm just blind. And an individual poker on debug. Oh, nice. Terry saw it. Terry's eyes are better than mine. What else is new? Alright, so then we'll have, I think, some work benches inside here. And then another wall, and then back here will be like where we're storing things. We'll grab some empty shelves. We'll grab anything that looks like it could have held important stuff, but now it doesn't because everybody's dead. You know the vibe. Follow one of the people who was on Forge and Fire on YouTube. He does fun blacksmithing things. Fantastic. It's one of my favorite things to do when we go to like historical villages and stuff, is to see the blacksmith people doing their thing. Where was I? Shelving. Back to Jungle Adventure. It's pretty rustic looking. Could be good. So may grab some of those. Yeah, I think I like that best. Miscellaneous. I don't think any of that's going to be terribly useful. Oh! There's this. It's not really an anvil, but it could pretend to be. How bad is that? I don't know that I want to know. Okay, anyway, back to my shelving dilemma. I was also thinking about going to bookshelves. I don't know if I want this many bookshelves. I feel like that's a high lot load problem item, so I think we'll just do shelves along here. And then we'll add barrels and other storage type things as well. How far off the ground are we? There, that looks right. Alright. Put those there, and here. Ignore the weird shadows. They'll all disappear as soon as we add candles instead of actual lights. Cool beans. I'm gonna grab this door again because I like it. What other reason could there be? Alright, that might not super duper work, so we'll just have 2 woodworking tables instead. It'll be fine. Saving. Boxes and old paintings, all sorts of stuff. Bar back, maybe not. Memorial tables. I think I'm gonna put memorial stuff possibly over here. I think we should have a gallery of past kings or something. We'll figure it out. We'll get there. Objects by function, decorations. Oy vey. Alright, so we've got a lot of these type things from Jungle Adventure, which is very helpful. Thank you very much. We got a basket. I love baskets. I got cool vases. Oh my goodness, it's Jungle Adventure again. We got this wibbly wobbly basket from Get Royal. More baskets from Get Royal. I don't remember what it's actually called. Nobility's Earthly Treasure. Cool. Putting that in storage. I don't know how many of these we'll use. I didn't see barrels in here. We may not have any proper barrels. Yeah. I don't think I have proper barrels with the packs we have. We got a tub. And a cactus! Perfect. Chests? Oh, possibly. It's not what I'm looking for. We could do the decency of pretending. Exactly. You get it. A chest. Yeah, that's a good idea. I wish this was in alphabetical order. It throws me off every time. Alright. Chest. I like that one best. So we're gonna go with that. Look at all these fabulous things. Alright. So we shall do our best to stack them in here. And then we'll rearrange as necessary. No, I'd like for you to look old and gross. Thank you. Do you look old and gross? Not terribly. But you do have brown. Oh, this one has bones in it. What's not to love? This one, oh, that one's good and plain. I like that. These are fun. Oh, I love baskets so much. This one does not appear to have a damaged swatch, so we'll just pick a random one. This one, they look very painted. We'll go with that. Okay. Oh, these are fun. I love using vases to put plants in so that we have different planters for the plants, because otherwise we kind of end up using the same plants all the time, and sometimes we need new planters. These vases are going to come in really handy for that. Now, is this the most ideally optimized storage situation? No. Need to remind you the house has been abandoned for a while. People have probably been in and out, though. So they're definitely all empty by now. I'll see if I can put some treasure in the chest. That'd be kind of fun. Saving. There is a stone chest here. That may be more helpful for putting out here. That may be a good thing to have. Like DoorDash, but ancient and for swords. Alright. So there's my ancient castle something something there. Get rid of this. Grab... Nope. Actually, I want the eyedropper tool to grab that. Thank you very much. I just want a little bit of light so we can kind of sort of see what's happening. Nothing too crazy, of course. That'll be fine. Sure. What's not to love? And then we'll have, I've really got to figure out what I'm gonna do here. So, I could, Sorry, that was a lot of words and not a lot of actually anything happening. Aqueduct, drainage, something something. If I put water here, do I have an object that could look like a tunnel that would obscure the ending of the water to insinuate that it is traveling down under the ground and flowing into all this stuff out here? I don't know. Like a... Yeah, I don't know. Phoebes says, bracket key, fantastic. Hello, Phoebes. Please be careful. You may unintentionally ban Rose from chatting. What do I want? Decorations, sculptures. I know that what I want is an eco lifestyle, but we're not using eco lifestyle. So that won't be helpful. Yeah, I don't know. I might just have to use rocks, which is fine. We're allowed. Also, do I want to use a pool, or do I want to use, pond? Okay, but see, you don't have to... so bright. Alright, we're gonna put this here. We're gonna put it here. And just, like, dig down. That should be... Oh, that's heckin' deep. Alright, maybe not that deep. Maybe here? Okay, now we're gonna flatten it out this way. You can do it. I believe in you. Maybe I need to make it a little bit faster. Okay. Push that out. All the way. Come on. It's thinking about it. So if I do that... Right, something like that. Oh, that's rough. Ugh. Then we put water in it. Does that even make sense? I don't know. Could I stagger pools or platforms down? Maybe? Took a screenshot. Nice. Maybe. I want to not actually have these two areas connected. No, that was the wrong button. I need to get rid of the terrain. So in theory, I may be able to do a pool or a fountain. I hate fountains. But could in theory do a fountain. I think. Push the wrong button. There we go. So we could do a fountain, which would not technically connect anything. And it would just be a barrier, so Sims can't actually get through here, which would be helpful. And then maybe we go and get some of this stuff. This might work. Okay, a Watergate type thing. Broski! Ah! It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I love this game. I love fountains. Okay, that didn't break anything. They're my favorite part of the game. How could anyone ever say anything bad about fountains? This is too wide. Okay. How wide are you? You are more wide. Same wide. This is a tile. Okay. It's also a tile. I should be able to take this, right? And then do something like this, which would prevent people from... Actually, you know what? Let's do the broken ones up here. That'll be more fun. Should prevent people from being able to access the castle this way, because there's like a whole little wall situation. I'm using the bracket keys. No, I'm using 9 and 0 with move objects on to raise and lower these, by the way. Okay, so if I do that, and then I get rid of the wall, and then I extend my fountain again, that should be a little barrier, but with water, again, suggesting that it's moving that way. And this is where we dump stuff. Okay, and then there's my fountain. Maybe? Needs an alligator. You sneezed so hard your body took a screenshot. Oh dear. Oh no. Alright, we're gonna try this. A crocodile will not fit in here, unfortunately. Which is very, very sad. It would have to be in a pool or in a pond. But we can put this through here, which is a natural barrier. And if we put like the kitchen here, again, it would suggest that this is like waste heading out. In fact, we could even make it gross. Check that out. We have other gross colors too. What's this? Oh, that is way too beautiful. We're going back to gross. There we go. Saving. Alright, I think we will be able to have a storytelling element with
I'm
that.
sorry. I have an opinion, and that opinion is my opinion, and it will not be my opinion.
I'm very opinionated. It is true. Okay, what have we done? What time is it? Almost 10. Alright. We have entry, stable, practice sword, guard house, aka where you live momentarily. I will also give you permission to turn one of these into a bathroom. Storage and crafting and blah blah blah. And then running around this way. What else do we need? We need to have some sort of like throne room type situation. Where would we want that to be? How many layers of security are there before we get to that? It'd be really nice to have the majority of our public spaces on the main floor, and then have the upper couple of levels be private areas, like bedrooms. Why is it so loud? I don't know. My sounds may be loud. And I will not be able to fix that until later. It might be because of this. Let's see if changing that fixes it. I don't think it will, but we can pretend together. It's one of my favorite things to do. Alright. Kitty, hello. Welcome. Yeah, so now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here. Because I would like to have a museum hall type area, a ballroom type area, a kitchen type area, a feast hall type area, a chapel type area. Oh, good lord, we're gonna have to expand. Let me... Alright, this is fine. This is super duper totally fine. Are any of those things that we could put out here? Because this is a nice spot. This is a very nice spot. We also have pretty direct access to right here. So if we needed to have additional public space type stuff, we could do that here pretty easily. Somebody who knows more about castles than I do. What do we do? The ballroom could be first and thrown deeper in the building. I think that makes sense. Let me see. I might have to look up palace interiors. Come here. So if we go over to the old Pinterest again, all y'all are in the way. Go back here. I'm gonna go back to my... No, bro. Excuse me, tiny squirrel. Because I don't have a lot going for me in the interior pictures either. They're very cool looking. I don't know how much of any of this would be practical in the game. But it looks cool. Anyway, back to maps. To any of you, what do you have? Or is this the one we've already looking at? Great Hall. Yeah, I feel like that's great. What about you? Oh. These are very small letters. No, I'm not spending the time figuring that out. That's too much. What about you? Hall. Yeah, I think like maybe we do an entryway type situation that then has access to the dining hall, the ballroom, and the throne room. Maybe. Chapel with a garden would be so cute. It would be very cute. It would be very cute. Hallway that leads memorial area. Yeah. So if we were to make, say, this be our like enter and wait and figure out where you're going type space, we could do like a ballroom here, and a feast hall here. And the reason I'm thinking a feast hall here, first of all, next to the ballroom. Second, this would be a great place for a kitchen garden, and we could put the kitchen over here, which I was saying, like, with the water waste and everything, that feels like would make sense. So maybe, possibly, and I know there's a bit of a hallway here, but we could easily use this for additional, like, storage type stuff. And or it'd be another, like, indoor-outdoor type area. So what if ballroom, feast hall, so that would be entered possibly via a hallway here. And then we kind of need some sort of entry exit point back here anyway. So actually, this being that works quite well. Alright, and then I'll adjust dimensions a smidge here to line up with that. Yeah, that's fine. So this will be an entry point. This is an entry point. This is a hallway. Potentially ballroom. Potentially feast hall. Potentially kitchen. And then on this side, we could have some sort of throne room type thing here, maybe? That could be nice. I don't think it has to be that big. And then we could do this area. Could be our hall of memorialism, and then go into our graveyard back here. That would extend the hallway a bit this way, which I may move that wall there. Oh, and then we could have indoor chapel area here, which would also make sense connecting to the graveyard thingy, and still have some outdoor garden type space down here. Maybe? Let me grab some furniture. I see chat. I'll get to chat in just a moment. I'm going to grab some furniture so that we can see better what's happening. I'll grab lights. Fine. Alright, light. Gee willikers, that's a lot of lights. Alright, dining tables. So, food. Huzzah. Hobbies and skills. Dance. Booyah. I don't know where the thrones are. Pretend this is a throne. Throne. Bada bing, bada boom. And then, like, nope. Too many buttons. Art and stuff in here. I need a big art. Big art. Memorials. Things. Getting married or dead. Weddings and funerals in here. Possibly. And the kitchen will be over there. Alright. What do we got? Was that a tent? Oh, I don't know if there was a tent. Don't forget to like the stream. Good point. Yes, thank you. So, chapel area next to the empty pool. Yeah, so we could have... I mean, technically this is covered, I guess? So maybe it's fine. And would we set up 2 separate areas, one for funeral, one for wedding? Oh, you know what else we need? Would be a prestigious podium. We're probably gonna need this for gameplay at some point. Would that be in the throne room? I feel like it would be. I feel like the throne room and press room would be essentially the same. You think, or would the press room be separate? Nah, they'd be the same. Alright. I kind of want to move the ballroom here, but then that would make the museum area smaller. But the ballroom would be bigger, which would be nice. Get wet or get dead. Exactly. Rose, what fit would you like to throw? Oh, I have to put the scroll back. I'm so sorry. Well, then maybe I move the throne room over here. So it's like toward the front. Maybe that would be fine. Okay. We'll figure out chapel, funeral, wedding, something shenanigans over here. Sure, why not? Okay. And this would be the waiting area. It'll be great. Hello, tiny watermelon. Thank you for joining us today. Flower crown and feline valentine. Alright. So that would be this one. And there are so many hats. Nope, that's leaves. I may have scrolled past it. I made the UI bigger, and it's not helping. Ah, this one, I think, is the correct one. I will verify against my catalog. Flower crown. I did it right. Heck yeah. Oh, that's so cute. Adorable. I didn't realize when you click with this one, it's little hearts. Look at the little hearts. That's fantastic. Saving. Okay, I think we'll move forward with that. I'll put the kitchen. Hello, kitchen. Over here. I don't know what I'll put there. And then we'll do... I might just make that an open walkway because it'd be pretty. Herbs. Herbs. Yeah, I think I like the ballroom being bigger. In fact, I may even get rid of this. Yeah, so it'll be a nice big room. Oh, I have so many mixed feelings about this, though. I'm moving this over here. I'm moving the museum here. I'm moving the throne room back here, because I do feel like these should be connected. I don't know what I'm going to put here now, though. Anyway, and if we need indoor chapel space, we can bust into the wall here. And it'll be fine. But we can get dead outside. That's fine. What would I put here, though? What's another public space we wanted? Let's see. Workshop, garden, fighting area, a library? Ballroom, throne room, museum. Yeah, we did talk about a library. A royal library. That might be nice. A very cute cat. Very, very cute combination. Objects by room. Here, bookshelves. Oh, darn. We are gonna need stairs of some sort to get upstairs. Oh. I don't want those, like, publicly accessible, though, do I? I don't know. Put a bookshelf in there. Maybe. Okay, what if stair? What if stair here? What if? Oh no, that's too much. Too much stair happening. How large? Okay, so this could work. If I push this back, because then we could have a door, and that's really all I want. All I'm asking for is a door so that we can lock it. I don't know what kind of door I want here. I was thinking that one initially. No, don't like it. Too small. We're going to move this back. We're going to move the stairs up here and slide that back like that. There we go. So it'll be stairs going up the stairs. Blah! And then we'll have a little library there. Yeah, it'll be fine. Saving. It's like the Royal Records Room. Servant accessible and usable stairs. The scandal. I'm sorry. We'll need more stairs scattered about for sure. We need lots of mobility opportunities. But I think that's okie dokie for the most part. We do need to make sure we have a door there. It'll be fine. Okay. And then what do we do with the rest of this exterior space? Do we make this servant quarter type areas? I don't... Saving. We also... Oh, I know historically we wouldn't have bathrooms, but for gameplay purposes, we should probably have some bathrooms. I don't know, there's water right here. We'll pretend there's plumbing. Alright, so let's put... We'll put some nice Nice bathrooms over here. Maybe. I don't see any other good place to have them unless we move the library and put the bathrooms here at the front, which feels a little gross. I don't know. I don't think I want to do that. But then these are so far away. Oh, the struggle. But we really should have bathrooms somewhere. Where should we put the bathrooms? Any brilliant ideas? Indoor plumbing, it's gonna be big. Do you ever just love someone so much you just sit and cry? Because how can someone be so perfect? Absolutely. Indoor plumbing's nice. That's, what movie is that? Sword in the Stone? Speaking of Sword in the Stone, actually, well, you guys tell me where to put a bathroom, because you're smarter than I am, so you can figure it out. I think we have a sword in the stone, don't we? I don't know how it works, because I haven't played the game enough yet. But I feel like we do. Is it an activity in skill? I don't even know. Alright. It's a table, not a stool? I've been lied to by my own eyeballs. Alright, anyway. I swear I saw something like that. Oh my gosh, my brain, my eyes. The new glasses are helping, but I'm still struggle to see all the things. I could have sworn these are masks for like a masquerade ball. There's a mirror. That's nice. There's a crown. You're gonna tell me that I've scrolled past it, I'm sure. Ugh, I give up. Bathroom up front, library in the back. Bathroom in the circular bit. A round bathroom. How much do you hate me, actually? Could you just, like, tell me straight up? Swordsmanship. Was I dreaming? There are swords. There's more swords. I'm confused. You love me and that's why we need to do a round bathroom? I don't think that's how that works, though. I don't think so. Surely it's not a base game thing. They didn't add that. They didn't add that to the base game. I'm so lost. I could have sworn that there was a sword and a rock object. Sunbeam mosaic. Oh, this is cool. This goes I think in the ground. I don't know if your Sims can walk on it, but that looks very neat. Okay, anyway, that's not helpful here. I'm trying to prove to myself that I'm not. No, I'm just dumb. I give up. Sims Caliber. It is a sword and rock, but it has a tentacle thing around it. Sims Caliber? It would really help if it was typing. Hear me out. They should own a pet cheetah. It's got medical issues, so it wouldn't survive in the wild. That would be so fun. Okay, so there is a sword and a stone, in theory, somewhere, at some point in life. It's around. Hopefully we'll see it at some point. Don't know. It's fine, it's cool, it's chill, it's whatever. Who is it? There are... I'm sure you guys already know about this, but in case you don't, Pugowned, Pugowned, makes the best, most realistic animals ever. And they are so good. And they have wild animals as well, I believe. I'm gonna go back to the catalog over here. Because they do, oh my gosh, just the coolest things. By most, no, excuse. Yeah, see? Baby cheetah, most popular. Booyah. Leopard, they have very popular breeds, and they make the coolest stuff. So, legitimately, if you wanted to, you could. And I highly recommend this creator. Look at these. Are these not the most amazing thing you've ever seen? Alright, anyway. Side quest complete. Badumch. Let's see. It would also be nice to have this room, possibly maybe, be 2 levels. That could be nice. It's gonna split the upper area a bit, but I think we can work around it. This might be, yeah, I think that'll be fine. It'll be fine. Alright, anyway, back to the bathroom situation. Using all of them, isn't it? Dude, it's fantastic. Alright, anyway. Is that not in the new pack? I thought it was, but I can't see it. I also miss things constantly. So I'm at show all. Show all. And here we have beds, thrones, some furniture, some tables, skills and activities, a telescope, podium, art, vase, curtains, mirrors. Oh, this is nifty. No, they're gonna put it over here. Anyway, we have many objects. We have many royal-looking objects, even. We have an umbrella. Isn't that delightful? But I do not see a sword and a stone, unless it's a landscaping thing. I don't think it would be. Wall sculptures, roof sculptures. No, I don't think it would be. I don't know. I don't know. Needing to sleep? Sleep well. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's in the world. Gotta be debug live edit. I don't know. I'm stressing though. I don't even know what I would do with it if I had it right this second. I just need to know that I'm not completely losing my marbles here. Alright. We have stuff here. Because now the swords are here. We can see swords. This is a win. We got the royal frogs, which apparently you can kiss. I haven't tried it yet. But I've heard that's a thing. And it's not here. If I go to show all including debug, this is going to give us a lot to scroll through. But like it's gotta be here, right? Is this a new Mandela effect thing? I give up. I quit. Alright, I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure out something though. Anyway, decisions, I believe, were made. I would give you a round library. I'd rather leave it as a receiving area, though. I do agree that the bathroom should be slightly more accessible. So, if I do put bathrooms up here, okay. If I do put a couple of bathrooms here, should we separate lords and ladies, or should we just have some grandiose bathrooms? I don't know. We could, though, put the library up here, maybe, as a public amenity of sorts. I'm also going to grab this spandrel. Darn. Okay. It's fine. If we hold Alt, we can place it on one wall at a time. So I'll just put it here and here. Oh, that won't work either. The stairs will be mad about it. What if I turn the stairs? That's stupid. Okay. Yep. Nope. No good solution there. This area is just going to be closed off. If it's gonna be closed off anyway, I'd rather just put a wall here, I think. Shrink that area. I don't know. I want a Royal Records Room library thing. Maybe I put it back here. Alright. Library. Museum hall. Ballroom. Throne room / press room. Landing area. We'll have one door to the bathroom here. Door, please. you. Door. Door. We'll figure out the rest of the doors later. So there are a couple of bathrooms on the main floor. Ah! One for the family, one for the workers and cleaners and stuff. Fair. Yeah, and this is trying to figure out the balance between gameplay and Brain, are you coming back? Gameplay and historicalness, because historicalness we wouldn't actually have indoor plumbing, but gameplay wise we kind of need to set up areas for indoor plumbing, but then also gameplay wise the soldiers could kind of use a bathroom if we're gonna go with that. So then I have to give them a bathroom. I don't want to give them a bathroom. I already figured out my layout. I may have to though. If I move this room, gross. Better option. Push this. Get rid of the extra shelves. I hate making things gameplay accessible sometimes. Okay, it's fine. I'm not actually mad. I'm just disappointed. And then we'll pull this. Oh, no. Faces, I need you to stay where you were. That was the whole point of me doing that whole song and dance. Very rude. Okay. Put that back there. Move this. Move this. Move that. Move these. Everybody happy? No? Perfect. Put this here. And then we'd have a bathroom space there. Ah! It's fine. Everything's fine. Looked it up and confirmed the sword in the stone is not a build by object. It's in the world somewhere. Alright, fine. Marbles lost, if we ever had them to begin with. Fair. Fair. I'm sorry, was that too much mom voice? Alright. Other bathrooms would be nice, I suppose. Alright, but now we've got one that I'll put here. I'll put a toilet in. I don't want to. Ugh. Okay, a bush. That's all it is. It's a room with a bush. A room with a view. We'll have Throne of Thrones. Ugh. Where's the super annoying this one? The in-house outhouse. That's what I want. Right there. Abso-frickin-lutely. And we'll have a little sink, I guess, if we're gonna make this playable. Probably something like that. I'll grab a... No, thank you. Grab a candle right above the toilet. That's super duper safe. Go into tubs. We'll grab this one. Do I have like a small little mirror? I guess I could do this one. Oh, that's nice. I guess I'll do this one. Okay, so balancing playability. We'll do that, I think. It'll be fine. Splish! Hello! Historically, I dropped toilets and chamber pots. Yeah. So I'm trying to balance that out with the bathroom situation. We're gonna have to make them modern bathroom appliances. And I know that they wouldn't literally not have bathrooms, because that's gross. But they wouldn't have, like, shower. Well, maybe. I don't know. See, here's the thing. Showers. The idea of having water suspended that then falls down on you seems simple enough. What do I know? I'm not an engineer. A door. Okay, so we'll have doors going down this hall, which... yeah, I think I am going to make this be like a copy of this. I just have to remember how we did that. Half walls. Yes, this height. Half wall. And then this fence. Oh, why do you remove things? It is not nice. Impolite. Alright, we'll do that. And that. Actually, we're just gonna get rid of this one. Straight up. I would like to put this back. I'll hold shift so it just places where I want it. I said, so it just places where I want it. Okay. We'll grab the column. Oh, and the spandrel again. Need to make sure I'm placing this just on the right spots here. Yeah, absolutely. Put that there. And here, and here. And did I put it on the inner corners as well? I did. Although it kind of wants to also be inside the house. So I may delete those, like, if they're clipping through. That's kind of annoying. Ah, solid stone blocks. Paint that. Polished stone trim. Grab that. Oh. You know what? We may want to change the color of this one now that we've changed the color of our walls. Oh, I also missed a couple of walls. This is easy. Easy, easy. Okay. Guard doing a skincare routine before a shift. Yeah! Absolutely. Alright, I'm gonna try to go through and get all of the half-wall trims replaced. Hopefully, no, right there. Okay. And then that one there. Did I do there? It looks like it. Okay. That there. And then this. No, that's not stone. This is stone, though. Right there. Easy peasy, guys. Easy peasy. And then put it up here and here on all the individual walls. Why are you like this? Okay. Up here. Oh, they all did it at the same time. That's nice. Over here, that's all a room. Over here, that's all a room. Over here, that's all a room. Upstairs, this is all individual walls, because of course it is. This is just riveting content. I know. You're on the edge of your seat. Okay. Come here. I do think it'll look better with it not being quite so bright. It's the sacrifices we make for style. Okay. There's that. And that one, that is a room. Perfection. This is a room. Excellent. That's a room. Those are fences. I think we got most of it. Just a couple of little paint gaps at this point. Alright. Yeah, I think that's definitely better. Saving again. To cut in for the bathroom requirement, going off European history, African, Middle Eastern history, you're just doing, like, we're gonna have to have bathrooms in order for the game to actually work. So, that's what I'm doing. I don't have terribly historically accurate toilets, unfortunately. So, for gameplay reasons, we will have to modernize some things. Like, I put a kitchen in here. Is this the type of kitchen guards would have had 600 years ago in Africa? No. But for gameplay purposes, we needed a kitchen. Has to be one of the best packs. It's been pretty good so far. I'm not going to complain too much. I'll complain a little bit because it's my job, but not too much. I'm going to put this out here, I think, and just focus on having planters. I don't know what I'll put over here. I'll put like a magical tree or something, maybe. Oh, if I do that, you can't access both sides. Oh, this game is so dumb. Alright, put those there. I need the grid back on. Here, and we should be able to access both sides of all those planters. Having second thoughts about the placement of my doors here. I may make both of these open. Get rid of that. Might put like a bench or tools or something over there. I would like that to be gone. Excuse me. Just that one actually. Interesting. Alright, well, we fixed that. Anyway, make those be open. I'll put some of these out here as well. Okay. Actually, I don't know if these have to be facing any particular direction to work. That's something I should know by now, isn't it? That should function as a garden space. Keyword should. Yeah, that'll be fine. It'll be fine. They renovated? Yeah, bits and pieces have been renovated, evidently. I don't know if I can just put holes in the ground. It'd be fun though. I'm sure there's some excellent custom content for it. But of course, we're not using custom content. Alright. Kitchen. Kitchen garden. Dining hall. Bathrooms for necessity. Reception area. Ballroom. Throne room. This is also an entry for this wall area. Museum hall type thing. Library type thing. Graveyard type thing. Ceremonial occasion type thing. So we'll have like weddings and deaths and whatever, as well as an indoor space for wedding death stuff. Still have to decide what to do with this section of wall here. But I believe that's the last... Oh, and then this section of wall here. But those will be the last couple of areas for the main floor. One additional bathroom would be nice, and I think I'm going to go ahead and slice this off. We may add doors or arches or something, but I need to make sure I have ladders going up the tower for like guard type reasons. So I'll put that there. Have walls again, and I can't put the I can't put the ladders in the actual round areas because they're not large enough, which is super awesome. Bro, you can literally... Must be connected. It is connected. Why are we... Oh, you'll face that way? Sure. Okay. Fine. Can't be on an exterior wall today, I guess. Are we done? You done with your shenanigans? Anyway. Oh, I guess we still need one more ladder level here. I need you to place on this wall, though. Oh, now you will. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to grab a spandrel and open this part of the tower here and get rid of this. Grab this column. Bring that up to height. I don't know if it'll affect the ladder. We will play test it. There we go. That'll be nice, right? Sure, why not? Saving again. I'm scared. Do I want to change the color of the friezes as well? Maybe. I do not want to insert ads. Thank you very much. Put holes in the ground with get dead. Thanks. Thanks, Maggie. Appreciate that. Could also be someone out there who's worked on how to hide a squat toilet for the struggle accuracy. Energy. There could be somebody who's figured out how to hide toilets inside buckets. This is true. However, such a person would be far too evil to participate in any of our wholesome gameplay. Darn. What color do you want changed? What should we need to look at? Look at changing the color of the friezes. I don't want to. No, you there, freeze. Technically we could. I put a lot of work into getting those friezes placed. I think, oh goodness, I think I'll leave it. I think that this being a different stone type is reasonable. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like some stone types are more carvable than others, so we're going to pretend that this is a more carvable stone type, and we're going to leave it where it is. I'm fine with mixing some of the stone. I just wanted the contrast for the tops of the walls to not be so noticeable. Wholesome gameplay, where the running theme is arson. You know what? You're fired. You're not. I can't fire you. I never hired you to begin with. I am getting really sick of looking at concrete. So the next very, very important thing I need to do is replace this. Now, we could go with this tile, which is slightly annoying because it doesn't match the color. Or we could go with this tile, which we're already using inside, but I don't like it. I want to use a larger format tile up here for reasons. So I think I will just go with this. I don't know why, but I feel strongly about that. So I'll put this on the like very, very top, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I'll change my mind again. It happens more often than not. Let's be real. No, thank you. I'm just sick of looking at the concrete. I really like the part where you place on the floor. There, floor. Like you're supposed to. Alright. So I'm gonna put those there, and then I'll grab the other tile. Where's the other tile I've been using? This stuff. To place in here. I don't know what I'm gonna end up doing with this. I don't know what I'm gonna keep. But I gotta at least try something here. Gotta go to the concrete. Who approved me using so many round walls? You're also fired. Alright. Ah, of course. More round walls. Alright. That one's fine. More round walls. That I will paint with this. And in here, and more round walls. And more round walls. And whatever that is, and whatever that is, and no, thank you, actually. Needed to paint that there. More round walls. And we'll put this in here and pretend that it's going to be super duper totally fine. Alright. It's better than staring at concrete. Oh, you know what? I kind of like the mixed texture, actually. We want to try and remain consistent with it. But I do kind of like the mixed texture. I think it's good. They ran out of stone, so they had to improvise. Exactly. Exactly. You don't want to witness freeze to electric boogaloo. It's so dark in the middle. It's dark everywhere. This is for problems. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's chill, guys. Stones. I don't know if we'll do paths. I've been thinking about that. Like, do we want to do pathways? Would it make sense? Could we landscape around them? Maybe. This area down here, I think I would want to actually take it back. Let's just put the floor back. We'll put the floor back. Oh, I just realized I've been using the wrong tile. I wanted to use, this one. Or maybe I didn't use the wrong tile. Maybe I just put the wrong tile down. Which sounds like the same thing. But it's not in my head. Oh. It's that spot. Anyway, put that there. Maybe that's fine.
Thank you very much.
I might have to mix that up a bit when you do landscaping. For sure needs paths. Yes, for sure. I would like to finalize the floor plan before we do landscaping so that I don't have to redo landscaping if I have to move walls. But we will definitely be adding something. Be adding some pizzazz. Also, thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy. Had the power to approve. You didn't get any approval requests. Can you save, please? You're making me nervous. Thank you. I like the progress we're making. I think this is good. Alright, who has brilliant ideas for this area and this area? Those are the two areas remaining on the first floor that we have to figure out something to do with. Preferably usable area. But also... it's fine. The front towers are definitely like watchtowers type thing. Blah, 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 blah. Also, we have towers over here. I don't know if they need the same access level. Oh, I missed a spot with the paint. That's embarrassing. Make them look like butlers pass. Oh, servants. Yes, of course, naturally. That's what I should have done. Thank you. Like castle. Very castle. Very castle. Thank you. Thank you, MJ. Indeed. Very castle. Alright. It is very narrow, but this is why I said maybe we might need to revisit some of the shapes. For example, if I pulled this out, it would make a pretty nice area for servants. We could do little rooms and stuff like we did for the guards on the other side. Same with this side. If we were to pull this area out here, It messes up the symmetry. I'm okay with it not being perfectly symmetrical as long as it's a vibe. Those are my very strict requirements. And we can copy this stuff, whoops, here. Oh my good golly gracious. We're gonna put this, bro, here. And then drag this along here, and this is going to be like a tiny little balcony type thing. But that would let us have hallway landing area, something, maybe a private bathroom for the king to escape to from the throne room. I don't know. No, because I need the servants to be able to pass through here. So yeah, so maybe this would be area for servant stuff. If we had just a very narrow hallway here, we could fit, oh, actually, yeah, narrow hallway, and then a couple of sleeping chambers, possibly more around this way. That could work. Maybe. Hidden little ways for Sims to quickly get around. Maybe. It's where the Crypt Keeper lives, possibly. What about a butler pantry? And there's a butler that lives in the pantry. I have never actually played with butlers, so I don't even know what they need. True story. But I think I could figure out something. And I think I could make this a fairly reasonable attempt at, living quarters, possibly. Oh, I don't love that this isn't three tile rooms, and I don't know about making it 2 4 tile rooms, unless I put extra beds in there. Maybe. Maybe. I also really don't like the hallway being that narrow. I understand the appeal of doing, like, secret passageways, but I don't know about that today. Alright. Maybe possibly. Maybe possibly. If we have a door here, and we'll have a door here so that we can get around quickly and easily. Would they have a separate kitchen, or would this mostly be like sleeping and skill type stuff? The living heir of Barnhilda. It's fine. It's fine. Actually, I kind of like the idea of there being a secret room off the library. So I'm changing my mind there. I know. Me changing my mind again. Crazy. Where? We have... This is an event thing, so I'm not going to use it. It's a very nice bookshelf door, though. I have to use the base game one. Anyway, I like the idea of there being secret records. We could definitely work that into stuff. Let me make that as a note. Over here, secret records behind the library. Okay, there we go. And then this would be 1, 2, 3 sleeping rooms and a couple of common areas for servants. Maybe laundry here. We're not using laundry day, but I'm sure we could fake something. So I think maybe a laundry, and then sleeping type areas. I'm just doing lights so we can see. We're not going to keep the electric lights. Maybe that's fine. I'll grab a bed. Alright. We may do this similar to the knights, the guards, where we just have a whole bunch of people crammed in. They can work in shifts, and I think that makes sense. It'll be fine. Okay. It'll be fine, it's just my catchphrase. I should put that one on a t-shirt. Alright. Come here, other bed. Mod Pod sleeper. Put that there, and there, and there, and there. And also here. 3 shifts? 3 shifts of 4? That seems reasonable, yeah? It's fine. You leave for a second and there's a secret tunnel. Kind of. Not really. Just a little bit. One of these days I'd like to actually design a castle around there being secret passageways, but we did not plan that ahead enough for this time around, so we're not doing that this time. Maybe later. Not today. Jungle Adventure, what you got for me? We'll try that one. Okay. Oh, my eye itches. So, yeah, that's fine. We've got a lot of work to do to actually make these, like, nice. But I just want to make sure the floor plan works. That's why we're just throwing in placeholder type stuff. We have some pathways here. We'll add more, probably. Like, I think pulling this out would make sense. So I'll pull it out to here, and then connect that there. Maybe connect it here as well. And then we could have a small green garden area here. That would be nice. That'd be nice. Clock secret passage can be put in. I don't know how that works either, because I haven't played with it yet. So we may add that next week. Because hopefully I'll have an opportunity to actually play with the game a little bit this upcoming week. Alright, so if we do... No, thank you very much. I'm trying to think about a green garden area. I don't think this is quite enough space for a whole maze. But we could do something nice. Maybe. Maybe I close these off. We have path, 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 but potentially with fountain. Outdoor water decor. That's not helpful. It's over here. Outdoor water decor fountains. This is our one standalone. That's kind of bland. Alright. That one, we do have this, which is a little much. Maybe. Maybe not. Is that the tile we're using? Or is it... hang on, I'm gonna have to put it in the pool to make sure I'm matching the colors we're using. If we could have light that would show me everything. Okay, so is this the correct one? I think so. Nifty. So I put this here. Alright, super fun. Control F for quarter tile placement. I didn't do what I wanted it to do. Oh, I don't like it. I wanted this to be nice, but I don't know about that. The fish one, iconic. Maybe. Gross. Gross. Okay, back to the fountains. The fish, we could put the fish in, over here. Potentially, maybe. I was hoping for a nice, decent standalone fountain over here. And I think that we're gonna have to go with this one, just because, like, it's the fancy one. Maybe it's worth interrupting the shape for, though. Maybe we pull this down. And then we're gonna move this also down. Move that. Move this. We can do this. Come on, game. And that. That was exciting. Delete that, and this, and we'll delete the middle part here. Because now, I can just, like... Oh, that was not centered. Alright. Now I can do that, and then we can still have, like, greeneries and stuff. Alright, cool beans. This is fantastic. What's not to love? This would be where we'd pull out Romantic Garden, because I did want to have some greenery, and Romantic Garden just has the best stuff. Hedges, very nice. So, oh, and it has, like, good, statues and a wishing well. Interesting. Oh, this is too large. Can your Sims walk through this? I have no idea. We should test that. Because that would be super fun. If we could have that over here. Oh, that would be so fun to have the art. Oh, yeah. Oh, that'd be so fun. Fish recirculate in the poop water. Exactly. It acts like fast travel between other clocks as long as you have explored them. Oh, very interesting. Favorite fish? Tuna and salmon. I do love salmon. I am a West Michigander through and through, though, so I think I have to go for walleye. Gosh, I haven't had walleye in ages. I miss it. Listen, garden potentiality, right? I like the arches. I don't know if we can walk through them, but we should try. We're going to add more garden elements elsewhere, and it's going to be fun. But at the very least, this can be like a little we're going to wait here for the king to pay attention to us type garden. I think that could potentially be nice. I'm saving again. I'm scared. Salmon Hazard, what up, Heb? Welcome back. Okay. We're gonna do a quick recap. It is time for my break too, and I should be good and do that. So I'm gonna stretch after this. So here's what we've got for the first floor. We're doing layout today. We'll decorate next week. So we have two entrances. We have I think this is, what lighting are we at? Afternoon? Evening? Yes, okay. I was trying to remember my directions because we figured this out. So we have the east gate, we have the west gate. In the west gate, we have the soldier barracks. We have two shifts of two soldiers that keep an eye on stuff, essentially, there. We are adding bathrooms because you need them for gameplay. Same with kitchens. So inside this gate, we have soldier barracks. We have a workshop area that's supposed to somewhat resemble a blacksmithing shop, so we're working on that. We'll have a small green garden area here alongside the pool. This isn't actually a pool, you'll have to like fix the pool. Down here we have two stable-like areas as well as a training area for sword fighting. On this side, I don't think we've actually decided what to do with this area yet, so we gotta figure that out. This is going to be an outdoor chapel type area for weddings and funerals. This will be an indoor space should we need it for any additional equipment, possibly storing equipment so you can swap it out depending on what event you are doing, because that'd be helpful. Once we actually make it into the castle, this will be sort of like a waiting room area to wait for whatever you need to be waiting for. This will be a bathroom. This will be a bathroom. This is a staircase to upstairs. This is our grand dining hall. The kitchen will be over here alongside a kitchen garden. This is our wastewater. So fun. This is the back entrance. This will be our throne room / press room. This is the ballroom. It is 2 floors. This will be a museum type area. This will be a graveyard type area. This will be a library type area, as well as a secret library area for secret documents. I'd like to try and convince us that this is going to be a laundry type area, because that seems like a good thing to have, as well as servants' quarters. So here we have essentially 3 shifts of 4 servants. So that'd be what, 3 8-hour shifts? That seems reasonable to me. I don't know, I've never been royal, so they'll have a small living area type thing over here. And that's what I've got for the first floor. Technically, castles did have toilets, they just led to the moat. That's kind of what I'm trying to go for here, to the best of my ability. My ability is not... it's not great, but we sure are trying over here. That is a good point, though. Like, I could potentially expand the fountain to be here, and then we could add the toilets just on this wall. That's kind of gross, but it is what it is. So, anyway, that's kind of what this is supposed to be. Is essentially wastewater leaving the premises. Yeah, so that'll be fine. Upstairs, we haven't really done anything yet. Here's the ballroom. The statue won't actually be staying. It was a bookmark. This area, I think, would be nice to have it be somewhat public access type, because you can just go up these stairs and connect here, and it's not connected to the main area of the upstairs. So I think that this area and this area should be mostly royal family space, including private living spaces, bedrooms, and stuff like that. Maybe this would be like a guest house? I don't know. But that is how far we've gotten so far. Here's another look at the outside. I think it's coming along pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. I do need to take a break though. Secret library is something you'd have in your house. Behind the bookshelf is another bookshelf. Exactly. Exactly. Salmon fresh, but you like canned tuna over canned salmon. Fair. Canned salmon tastes the same as tuna. It might. I don't know. Gonna use Sam's break to go to sleep. Sleep well. Thank you for hanging out with us, RMJ. If you've been waiting for an excuse to go to bed, now is your time. Otherwise, I'll be back in a few minutes after I let my voice rest for a hot second and refill my beverage and stretch and all that good stuff. So I shall return momentarily and we'll keep working on floor plans. Hopefully we can finish the floor plans today and we'll make it actually look pretty next week. Host other royals from other countries. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I think we'll probably do that. I feel like that'd be a helpful thing to do. Also, can somebody help me remember to actually make sure we're adding adequate transportation between floors? We need an appropriate number of stairs and ladders. I'm afraid I'll forget some. That's never happened before. Anyway, I'll be back in a few. While I was gone, I was thinking about this idea of having foreign dignitaries over to visit, and I don't know how we would make that work with gameplay, because again, I need this to strike the balance between them's words. Anywho, would we like kidnap Sims and force them to stay with us? Because of course, if you have growing together, you can like invite to stay over, and that's nifty. But if you don't have growing together, how would we work that out? Would we invite them to stay the night? I don't know how we would make use of that. Or we just make it more of a milestone thing where once you've completed that area, that's when you'd be allowed to continue on with a specific set of gameplay. You could host a getaway. Again, that's with game packs that we're not using those. So if we're going to blah, 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 blah. I have a brain sometimes. So the issues I'm currently seeing with any of this, why are my windows so far off? We're going to have two sets of rules. We're going to have one set of rules that will be for people who are playing this and have all 5 of the packs that we're using, and we'll have one set of rules that will be essentially base game friendly for anybody who does not have all the packs we're using and would need to have modified rules. We do this every year, so that is not new. However, that does mean that we can't use the getaway function. We can't use the planned stay over. We can't use those. So just trying to think of what the best way to execute that would be, because I like the idea of having a suite to host people. I'm just not 100% sure what that would look like gameplay wise, which we can figure that out later. That's not something that has to be figured out right now. Just something to think about. What the actual gameplay elements would look like for that. Who knows? Invite for a date? Maybe a whole family. We'll figure it out. All right. How many bedrooms are we gonna have up here? We don't have any windows yet. We don't need to worry about planning around windows. We can figure that out. Let's see. How many houses? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many are you? 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I did this here, that would be 3 identically sized bedrooms. That's pretty helpful. That's good. I love to start with some identical sizes if I can. And we do have stairs right there, so that's a bit of a damper on things, but that's alright. We'll scooch that forward. Maybe I'll move that one over to compensate. Just make it a little bit interesting. Alright. So if I do that there, what else would we do? Would I put a wall here? I'm also wondering if I want to have an open space to like view this area, and if I did, would I want it like how would I want it to be accessible? I have a lot of gameplay to do. Lots of gameplay to do to figure out the exact ins and outs of how we're going to actually host the challenge, which is fine. Getting rid of columns that are clipping inside because it's annoying. Yeah, lots of stuff to figure out to make sure it'll actually work in the game. But figure it out we shall. I think I like the idea of having some bedrooms over here. They can be suites for sure. We can add bathrooms, which would be typically against an outer wall to some degree, I suppose. So maybe I'll put those here. Oh, no, I messed up because I also want access to the outer balcony thing. put that there. It'll be like a little hallway, but that's fine. So if I did that, so if I had 3 bedrooms with bathrooms, again, suites, which is like more modern, but balancing gameplay, blah, 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 blah. And then 1 significantly larger room over on this side. If I did this, this would be the entry. So you'd have like a private entryway to your bedroom. I think I did this in one of the earlier challenges as well. Like a private entry in here, and then your bedroom, and then bathroom. And then another thing I could do would be to build a wall like this, and also here I would like for this to be a room with a floor. Alright, pull it over. Some of you already know where this is going. And then I'm gonna grab this fence for now. May change it later. We'll see. But this would let me have that, like, viewing area from above, which I like for fanciness. And it could be accessible from inside and outside, depending on gameplay preferences and challenge rules and whatever. Alright. Maybe? I think that's kind of fun. I think we can make that work. Also, the new flare function for the stairs. Maybe some public area to be fancy. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I have not come across an area to do flared stairs. However, I also don't remember seeing... Oh, that's the wrong button. Flared stairs in my reference material. It felt very much angular, and I don't want to bring in flared stairs if that's going to be too French, you know? Like, we got straight stairs, straight stairs, straight stairs. I like the flared stairs function. This is on a corner, so that really doesn't count. But I want to try, yeah, like even here. It might get a little bit more narrow, it might just be a wide lens. So yeah, very, very angular in here. So that's the main reason I was planning on not doing flared stairs, if that makes sense. I like the idea of having flared stairs in the game. I just don't feel like it's super accurate for what we're building. Yeah, so I feel like it may be a little too fancy. Alright, so yeah, I think I like that. I think it could be fun. Yeah, so there's definitely stairs to like private living area. I'm gonna grab bookmark type stuff. Door, door, door. Door, door. Door, door. Door, door. 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 Guess what else? Doors. Possibly here. Also, could it be a thing where you'd like announce people from up here and then they'd come back down and enter the ballroom? Because that feels like it could be a thing. I don't know. That might be too European again. Alright, I like this in concept though. So I'm going to run with it for now. Yeah, beds. Beds for bookmarking, please and thank you. So we'll have bedroom here, 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 here. So that's 4 bedrooms. We'll give each one a bathroom because I can. So bathroom, 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 bathroom. You know, I just realized we still need stairs to go up another level. Alright. So we'll use the same stairway. If we do this. Okay. And I just block that off. I'm sure we could think of something to do with that space. It's gonna make window very, very annoying. Okay, maybe we just We just do that. That'll make window less annoying. We'll see. We'll see if that works out. Don't know. Anyway, that leaves us bleh. I give up. Who needs English? All right, that gives us stairs to the upper stairs. Oh, see, now I'm rethinking all the floor planning I just did here, because I did say I was thinking about doing like some living space type stuff as well. Maybe that's what we put over here. Maybe this is like more of a living room type area? Maybe? I don't know. Like, that's a lot of living room. But like a place to hang out with people that you'd invite over. More private party. Maybe like a bar area? That could be nice. I don't know where all my voice is going. I don't know where my inflection's coming in from. But what if more of like a bar entertaining space? That might be more worthwhile. Glad to see you're not the only one who ends up with random spare spaces and window issues. Yeah. We're gonna crack out a floor plan and then we'll see. We shall see. I think I'm gonna move the stairs though. We'll see if we can balance out our needs for windows. It can't intersect with wall. Bro, my brilliant idea is now cursing me out. Look at this. Look at this beautiful, my beautiful little hole. Why do you suck? Okay. So put that there. It's just a 1 tile wide, which isn't, it's not what I want. I want 2 tiles, but I can't get 2 tiles here without changing things. I don't want to change things. I may have to change things. All right. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. All right, move the door. Move the stair. Up the stairs. Why are you the way that you are? Remove ceiling. Build ceiling. Oh, it's because of this space. Okay. Move. Oh, bro. Move all this. All right, and then I'll probably end up doing this open space over here to expand that open area. It'll be open through here. I feel like the outside of the wall we should probably not open up. I feel like that's dangerous, but it's fine. Chilling bar, smoke space, yeah, something like that. I think that could be fun. Walls, half walls. Okie dokie. So we'll do half wall, half wall, half wall, and then grab my beautiful, beautiful ceiling rail. No, I just said to not do that. Bruh. Alright. No, I don't. I mean, I need a freeze, but not right now. Please, please, just this. Put that here. It's thinking about it. And here. And right there. Yep, almost. Oh yeah. Heck yeah. Paint the walls, grab the same stone trim, grab the same columns, make sure they're the right height. And that's not going to clip inside. What a win, what a win. Click all the columns so little bits show up. There we go. Now we've got like a indoor-outdoor type situation. Huzzah! I'm ready to die. This game is all about building, but they make it so hard to build sometimes. It's my favorite build simulator. That doesn't mean it's a good build simulator. It just means it's my favorite. It is, honestly. There have been a lot of games that have tried to break into the Sims building monopoly, shall we say. Some of them have sent me codes and be like, make content about this game. Some of them are no longer in production and have just sort of ghosted themselves away. So Sims is continuing to be the champion. Good job, Sims. Alright. So, I genuinely do like the idea of having like a bar, lounge type area up here, something more chill, laid back, less formal. Maybe this is how we host people, as we host a party up here. Not actually have them stay with us. You can definitely do that if you want to, but I'm not going to add it to the rules, I think, because I believe it'd be too challenging to accomplish with the pack limitations I have to work in. What Sims did you start with? Technically, I started with Sims 3. I played Sims 3 for a little bit when I was in university, because my roommate bullied me into buying it, but I probably had max total of 50 hours in that game. And then I started playing Sims 4 because I started watching James Turner's videos when I was pregnant with my kid. And that's how that happened. I don't even know how I ended up watching them, but I did. There I was, pregnant, laying on the couch, came across some building videos, thought that was great. I watched his Wags to Riches series and got hooked on the big wallets, and decided to buy Sims 4, and that helped me get through those early days of child rearing. If you've had a kid, you know. So it's been good though. How many hours am I at now? Like 5,000? Love James Turner. James Turner is an inspiration to us all. Okay, so what do I do upstairs then? What do I still need? I also have all this space, so that'll be good. Fill that with activities and skills and blah blah blah. Over here, maybe we can add just like cute stuff. I don't know how much use I'm going to make of the upper areas. It depends on how many skills and activities we can grab. But up here, what do I put up here? Do I put more bedrooms? I do have some activities and skills. What do I have? What do I need? Fish, pianos. Ooh, a piano might be kind of fun to have in here. It looks so small in that room. Oh my gosh, this place is huge. A gym? Maybe. I'm also wondering if I should move the bedrooms up here and have other spaces downstairs, like put a gym. Not downstairs, in the middle floor. I don't know. I'm not feeling terribly inspired by any of this stuff. We also still have this level up here. And there's not paint here. There we go. So there's a lot to be done over here as well. So much space. Oh my goodness. The Buffy is very pretty. I think it's delightful. I feel like I'm running out of options of what to do. I think a gym space would be helpful. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do a poll. I'm going to do a poll on YouTube because that's where more people are viewing. So let me know. Do I move the bedrooms or make the top floor the skill space? Move the bedrooms or skills upstairs. So what I mean by that, which I'll explain after I make the poll, because I need to know which would be better for you guys gameplay wise. Would the kids be homeschooled? Currently my kid is in school. But if I can get my health back in order, I would like to homeschool. I was homeschooled, if you can tell. And there's just things that I'd like to do, you know? But we'll see what happens. There's a lot of life to change still. So here's the conundrum. I figured out bedrooms here. I'm happy with this bedroom layout, but it would still be nice to have a gym space. It would be nice to have, what was the other space I was looking at? Just there are a lot of skills and activities. It would be kind of fun to do an archaeology space, I think, especially since we have that library museum type area. Putting a telescope of some sort somewhere would be nice, although that technically be outside. We have this life and death stuff. So I need to figure out would it make more sense to have the bedrooms here, or would it make more sense to have this be yet another sort of common space, but more private to the family and more intimate gatherings type things on this floor? and then have the bedrooms upstairs, or do we keep the bar here and then have this area be accessible, and have this be like where our gym and our other activity spaces are? Sims like the Royal Kids. Oh, no worries. I felt like that was an odd question, but you never know. I don't know. That'd be up to the player. I think there's some homeschool mods, but as far as I know, there's no way to homeschool in the game without mods, so I wouldn't be putting that in the rules either. I love this space. This space is going to look so cool. I think that's going to be my favorite spot. We've got so much stuff to do outside as well, which we can do. We have plenty of outdoor skills. We can have a whole bonfire area up here if we wanted to. We have got hot tubs. We've got play sets. We've got memorials. Probably another podium space up here, honestly. That could be helpful as well. Little rose garden moment. Yeah, but how do I balance that out? I don't know. Hello, Sally, welcome in. You didn't know that? You don't do gameplay, just build. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, so in the game, currently, in just the base game, your Sims go to school in rabbit holes, but you can get an expansion pack
Thank you
for
very much.
university, so your Sim can go to university and get degrees, which helps with career boosts and stuff. You can also get a separate pack for high school, which is a play-along high school type thing. But as far as I know, there's no in-game way to homeschool. The only homeschooling stuff is through mods, which is still fun. Idea, going to Selvdorada to get artifacts as part of restoring the museum. I think that'd be fun. It's a different continent, but like, who cares? The time travel and stuff. Not time travel. Teleportation. That one. This is so cute. Thank you. Ava, thank you for the follow. I hope you're enjoying the castle. We'll be building this for quite a while, so if you like it, come back next week. Same time, same place. Same castle. It's gonna take a while. Music instruments. Yeah, that too. Oh my word, Megan. You just solved my whole problem. We should totally have an area for musical instruments to perform for the ballroom. Like, up here. I think that would be delightful. I think technically they should be, like, on the same level, but I don't care. I think actually having them up here would be so fun. Would I be allowed to do that? I don't know. But I'm gonna try. I think that might be a good idea. Alright. The poll is at 50-50, so we're just gonna end it. And I like Megan's idea of the instruments area. And I think that having sort of a stage up here would be hilarious. So we're going to undo all of our hard work and delete all of our things and then re-floor plan it. But this is why we didn't do all the doors and windows yet, because otherwise we'd be really sad. Delete all of that stuff. Alright. And then for the walls, I'm going to use the wall tool, and I hold control, hold control, because this helps me delete walls more quickly than using the sledgehammer, and more accurately than using the sledgehammer. Which is really what we're going after here. Yes, I will be removing the lights before a build is actually uploaded, so don't worry about that. I know they're ugly, it's just so we can see. Alright, fantastic. So put this fence. Don't you don't you do this to me. No. Oh, it's doing the thing where it's not actually building the fence again, and this is very annoying. It should replace it though. Yeah, so I don't know what it's doing with that. I think this could be fun. Alright, so what type of musical instruments? Objects by function, activities and skills. Creative. We shall have, I guess, a little bit of everything. We need, like, the best, though. So we have the grandiose piano, which is, like, fine, but I feel like this piano's fancier. So we're gonna do that one. We'll have the other piano somewhere else. Put that there. We'll have to have fancy pants violins. I think we'll do 2 of those. I wish you could make Sims, like, be in a group and play instruments together and actually play the same songs together based on the lowest skill Sim's skill. Can you imagine? But no. Do I want guitars? I don't know. Guitars aren't very romantic. I need microphones, though. I would love a wind instrument. I don't think we're going to get a flute anytime soon either, though. That'd be fun. Be nifty. I love the mohawk. That's fantastic. Alright. So I think that entertaining guests with live music up here would be quite entertaining. So I'm going to do that. I'm also going to add fence here, remove this, and extend this wall. So that'll give access to our bar area as well. Oh, right, this is supposed to be emblematic of the museum, but I think I'm going to switch it out for something smaller because it's getting in my way. Decorations. I'll put a big old painting in here. Alright, museum. Yeah, dance floor. Musics. We'll have there be like a back corridor type situation over here still, I think. Alright, that'll be nice. I may even fence this off and add a gate? Maybe not a gate. Maybe spandrel. Yes, we definitely need to put this in here. Okay. Nope. Yep. There you go. Good job. And we'll grab the columns, make sure they're the correct height, blah blah blah. Put these in. And then I'll delete the middle two here. And do some math over here. Alright, how many got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Gross. So we'll probably just do 2 tiles away on the corners. That'll be fine. And then underneath it, to give it some support, we can add more columns, or we can go into floor trims and grab floor trim. I'll hold shift to make sure it just places exactly where I want it and not everywhere I don't want it. Alright, then that should keep it from clipping outside. Looks good. And now the columns are like low-key supported, which is a win. Yay! How fun. Saving. Fancy pants piano, fancy pants violins, and freezer bunny guitar. Kitty, no! Yeah, okay, I like this. So we'll have... I just put a piano on top of violin. Piano, which Sims face... They face the instrument when they pick it up to play. So if I want them to face the audience, I need to... Excuse me. I need to put this here and here, so the violinists will like face the audience. And if I want vocalists, I'll put them here and here, so they will again face the audience. Probably put some sort of like nice wall something back there, but yeah, we'll burn that bridge when we come to it. All right. So there's some performance space. That's nice. What else did I say I wanted? I don't even remember. Gym. I remember said I wanted a gym. I think I will block off this area. I'm gonna leave this space wide. We'll put some nice couches there or something. It'll be chill. We're probably also going to replace a fair amount of the interior walls. We probably won't leave them all this brick, but I just like to have something other than drywall up to like work with and brainstorm. Kitty yes, kitty no. Okay, YouTube, I don't want to insert ads. Thank you very much. Go away. Alright. This is vibey. I think this is a good direction. Okay. So, what want? Activities and skills. We're going back. Again. I think that a small studio to produce art for the kingdom makes sense. So I'm going to put some easels in there. I'm also going to put a woodworking table. I know we already have a couple down here, but they're supposed to resemble like furniture and swords, and I want this to resemble like sculpture, the fine arts. So put that there. Forgot to click show all. So I think Oh my good golly gracious. I'm gonna put this... Bruh. Put this here. That might be a bathroom shared between a couple of spaces. Let's do... Can I put a wall here? I can? Well, that's pretty nifty. In that case, I'm moving arts over here. I'm putting archaeology in here. If we had the gem kit, I'd put the gem stuff in here too, but we don't. So I'm going to start with this. May add other stuff. We shall see. And then I will, I think, get rid of this wall here and make this a gym area, because then you can open the door and get some fresh air when you're all stinky. Gym, archaeology, art, collecting beautiful things for the kingdom. I may add other desks and stuff in here too. I think that would make sense. Didn't realize we had another cat. Here. There we go. Yeah, I think a desk would be nice. So, desks of some sort in there. Studies, activities. Bathroom upstairs probably be a good idea. Ugh, my bathroom's so complicated. I'm gonna start with a bathroom here. But depending on our final window layout, we may scooch the wall one way or the other. Which I think will be helpful anyway. Saving. Lima, hello, welcome in. I hope you're enjoying the castle that we're building. It's super fun. Alright, put those there. Ooh, also, I need to put, hold Alt to just place the spandrel one place at a time. I need to open this area up so we can actually access our adorable tiny balconies. Very important. There we go. Put that there. Yay! I remember what I was doing here with the extra columns and stuff, but I think it's just too busy at this point and it's not worth it. So I'm gonna clear those out. Get rid of these. I think that'll be fine. Alrighty, and then we'll do the same thing over here with opening this up a little bit. Alright, and columns. This may be a risk for like archers and whatever to shoot you while you're walking through, but I think it'll be alright. I think the roof will help. It'll be fine. Squirrel! Hello! There is a castle. I feel like someone should be sleeping so Squirrel can torment them tomorrow. True. Squirrel's coming over tomorrow. I hope we do not die. Dude, we have new games to play though. I'm excited. Alright. Let me finish my floor plan and then I'll go to bed, okay? Pinky promise. There's... Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Skills. Knowledge gaining skills. Creation skills. Physical skills. I feel like that's fair. I feel like that's fair. And then depending on what packs you have, that can let you determine what you're going to put in those rooms when you redo the space. The rule is you have to win all the games. You always win all the games. That's like not even a new rule. You always win. I even try to play games that I'm better at and you still win. It's very rude. Alright. Alright, I like that. I like that. Guess what I didn't do? Add stairs to the top floor. My word. Okay. Oh, gross, gross, gross. So, let's, I guess I'll put that here. Maybe. Okay. No. Not copy. Eyedropper. Rotate. Thusly. Bippity boppity boo. Alright. And then I need a door. Which again, most of these will be replaced. Stress not. gonna be a little bit of an awkward space, but honestly, it was feeling a bit big. Anyway, so that works out. Now the stairs land toward the middle, which is great for floor planning purposes. Booyah! It's only fair. Why is it fair? You come to my house, you eat my food, and then you beat me at my own games? I think you and I have different ideas of fair. Alright, so, room. I still kind of like the idea of it having like a little, like the big bedroom, the big royal bedroom, having its own low-key entryway. I don't know. It amuses me for some reason. Invalid rounded room. Well, how about you stop being stupid? Did you think about that? I don't think they did. Fine. Jeez. Alright, so I'll put that there. So you'll enter, blah, 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 blah. Maybe I'll even put the bathroom in the tower, because it'll be big and round and we'll figure something out. It'll be fancy. Bedroom for fancy pants people. And then over here we can put another bedroom. I think that should be able to work out. Ooh, now where would I put the bathroom for this one though? I could put it at the back, but that would cut off access here, and I don't want to put it here because that would make this door very unfortunate. Do we have a kitchen in this section? I currently only have 2 kitchens. I have one kitchen here for everybody, and I have one kitchen here for the knights and stuff, because I think that this will be where we'll start the challenge, so you'll need a kitchen so you can make food and whatever. I did not add a kitchen up here. And I don't want to add too many kitchens because then your Sims get confused. It's very annoying. Alright, unless... Okay, maybe I do a diagonal wall here, and then I can put a bathroom here. That seems fair and reasonable. Okay. Sure, why not? What's not to love? Don't answer that. And then, I can put... How many more bedrooms can I get? Yeah, and I really do need the stairs to land there. That's going to be the most helpful spot for those. What should we put up here? I need thoughts that are not my own. My own thoughts are... Ugh. Alright. I can put another bedroom here, though. So that's 1, 2, 3 bedrooms? That doesn't feel like enough bedrooms. I could put another one here, but then it wouldn't have windows. And that's kind of depressing. So, don't love that. Maybe I'll move the stairs. And by move the stairs, I mean temporarily delete them. That was the wrong move. So we're gonna put this here, and then over, and just mirror this over here. Maybe that'll work. And then we can have our stairs here. Bro. Okay. Turn. Yes. Excellent. And then down. Perfection. Alright. We'll do that. It'll be fine. I don't know what we're doing with this. It's fine. A rooftop church. That could be fun. That could be fun. I was going to put the chapel area here by the pool and make it all like gardeny and stuff. That was where I was going with that. But I like the idea of like maybe a private chapel in the tower. That would be really cute actually. Brandon's very smart. Alright. Pines, drive home. Yes, drive safe. Thank you. Do we have a kitchen? I already answered that one. The new fridge thing. It's annoying. Sitting room in the stair landing. Possibly. My brain left again. It's fine. It's back, baby! So we are going to... I was going to say it's better than ever, but we know that's a lie. I think I'll pull this out here. Because this is going to give us a little bit of interesting shape to work around, which can be helpful when you're doing furniture, to actually have something that you have to work around. Helps the creativity and blah blah blah. I need a door. Alright, now I have to figure out where the doors are going. So, door here. No. Door here. 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 Alright. So that's 1, 2, 3 bedrooms plus 1 for the king with a king-size bathroom. What's not to love? Saving. The new fridge thing, there's some like weird limit on fridges now. I wasn't thinking about the fridge limit. I was just thinking about how Sims will like go to one kitchen to get food and then to another kitchen to cook it and then back to the first kitchen. It's very annoying. Very annoying. Quite rude. All right. Don't hate that. We have not done ceilings. And the ceiling I want is in Horse Ranch, which is a bummer. I don't think we're going to do spandrels because that's very annoying gameplay-wise, and I don't think we have any of the, like, free-floating spandrels, so the ceilings are probably not going to be very interesting. Unfortunately, I don't have the capacity to work on that, and I'm not going to split them all up with spandrels because then every room is going to be split into a bunch of tiny pieces, which makes it very frustrating for players who may be trying to renovate or repaint or just have the lighting work, honestly. So we're going to try to not be a pain in the butt. I know, you're shocked. Oh, this area is a bit annoying still, isn't it? Yeah, I gotta figure out something to do with the windows. Alright. But, main floor, second floor, third floor, with all the bedrooms and nonsense. Because people need to sleep or whatever. Gross. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's a perfect number. And then going up the stairs. I don't know what we'll do here. We'll figure it out. Up the stairs. I do think a little private chapel area inside the tower would be super duper cute. I don't know how to pull that off from a storytelling building perspective, but I'll think about it. Gameplay perspective, maybe bro, for real? It's rude. Maybe a room dedicated to something really important to your sim. You say you support curved walls, and yet here you are, not supporting curved walls, you jerk. Like, what is this? Very annoying. So what are you? You're tall wall? What if I put like this game, man? And we don't have one tile like tall. Oh, that works. One tile tall doors, unfortunately, so I can't really use any of those. Man, I wish that worked. That would look so cool. Is this gonna force me to use a one tile door or swap this wall out to be straight? Ugh. You can only have 2 fridges. You can... Jamie, I completely forgot about that. I knew there was something weird, but I forgot it was that annoying. Oh, this door is delightful. I love it. Okay. Unfortunately, what I fear we may have to do is delete this, cross your fingers, and build that there. Very annoying. Yes. But... Oh, don't be dumb. Alright, remove ceiling. Thank you. Very annoying, but I think it's gonna have to be what we do. Oh no. Okay. We'll delete that. It'll be fine. Copy, place. Excuse me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Why did you just let me place a fifth floor? That's not supposed to be legal. I'm not supposed to be able to put full walls up here. What is happening? I have no idea. Okay, anyway, it's fine. We're replacing it with a fence anyway. Heck? Weird. It's already in place. What? I do not know what's happening. It's fine. It's cool. It's fine. Because it's not a room, no roofing. But I'm not supposed to be able to put walls up, though. Like, at all. I won't put, I don't know. That was peculiar. Anyway, back to business. I just wanted a door. That's all I wanted. That's it. Ah! Alright, yeah, and then we'll do life events. I don't know. There, have that. Nope, that's an event reward. I don't know what we're gonna do up here yet, but something nice. Something small and personal. I quit. Alright. Giants took a bite out of the castle. Nom. Maybe a fireplace with rug, candles, and crosses on the wall. We don't have any fireplaces right now, do we? And that's because we didn't furnish. Come on. You're smarter than that. Alright. I was talking to myself there. Cross on the wall. We don't have any crosses. That's a yeah, I don't think I can even make any. Yeah. Like that's not, we don't have religious type stuff in the game, which like makes sense. But it's annoying when you try to do something religious. It's fine. We could make it be like to the Great Llama or something. But yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, what was I thinking about? Do not remember. Do not remember at all. What other ideas did we have? Sitting room in the stair landing. We're gonna have so many sitting areas, it's not even funny. Back to activities and skills, because I'm supposed to be able to get inspiration from this. It works sometimes. Fishes. We did a whole fish room last year. I don't know if I have it in me to do a fish room again. Family tree tapestry. This feels like it'd be important to have around. Might put that in there. Oh, bars, selling tables, a market. I don't know about that. A clock. All right. Oh, gee willikers. Swings. Hot tub. Death. Swings are nice. I like swings. I don't know if they make sense up here. We could put these out here. That would be so cute. Ah, there we go. I'll put little swings out there. Fantastic. Yeah, I don't... We could do garden space again. That could be nice. Except in this instance, we would put quote-unquote planters. Which how I do that is I grab platform tool and I make it 2 levels tall so your Sims can't step on it because that's annoying. And then you go to platform trims and you go to this one and you grab one of the vertical beams like this and then it looks like a planter. Ooh la la. You could also go to miscellaneous and grab dirt. Dirt is not an outdoor. I don't know why. Let's see, do any of these actually match the ground here? This one kind of does. Yeah, it's pretty close. So this would be like my planter garden. Wedding arch. I do intend to put a wedding arch down here, and again, I don't want to put too many on the lot because it's going to be annoying trying to get your Sims to like behave and whatever. But we could make a small romantic garden spot up here, possibly, maybe. Are those spaced evenly? No. Oh, is it my fault? Technically, it's my fault because I built everything, but see if I care. I don't think I like that there. Oh, that was dumb. Alright. Put that back here. I'm gonna copy this one again, except place it... Ooh, do I want to do that? Okay, good. It's making it too tall. That's great, because now I can make it the size I want. Broski, no! Why do you do this to me? Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of the walls. I was just trying to make a cute little spot. Oh, you are so annoying. Okay. Copy that. Copy this. Place it everywhere. Very important. Very nice. Oh, good golly gracious. Look at that. It's a place where I can put plants and a cute little bench, and you can get engaged here. Saving. I don't know, I'm trying. Plum bobs and grilled cheese, those are sim religions. You know, fair. Tarot card paintings look like icons. You've used them in church builds. That's a good point. That's fair. They do have that vibe. Anyway, potential garden space, maybe possibly. I'll think about that. Tower stuff. It's all right. Let's grab the ceiling rail, put that here, and no thank you. Just in the middle, please. There we go. Grab my column. Put these around here. Okay, I think that'll be nice. I like that being more open. I might replace this. No, go back to this one. I like this one better. No, I said thank you. There we go. It's an attempt. I don't know if it's a great attempt, but it's an attempt. If I move this over, that kind of messes with the scale of things. A little bit too much, I fear. Oh, darn. Half wall. I think I want to put the half wall here instead of the fence. Oh, that's the wrong height. This one? Oh, we are in the air. Okay. Put that here. Grab the stone. Grab the trim. Grab the trim. Nope. Okay. Half wall trim. This one. This one. Yeah. Alright, cool. Saving. A crying room. Having to complete the tarot would be fun for gameplay. I also haven't done that, so I don't know. The top of the round tower should be the other tile. Possibly, maybe, potentially. Oh, yeah. I'll do that one. I do like breaking up the stone texture a little bit. I think it's good. Anyway, down here, trying to, no thank you. Trying to make this wide enough that we can actually put some sort of gameplay usability in here. And this is the issue we run into every time with the builds. They're just so large. Petite. Private waltz between two classy sims. See, there we go. What about a private waltz in the garden? That sounds cute. Alright, we may explore that opportunity. Still have to do something in here. I don't want to, but we gotta. So, think about that. I don't know about a crying room. It is funny. It is very funny. I think I'll do a telescope over here. That seems like a good spot for one. Maybe also down here. We're just spying on everybody. Alright. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have so many chairs on this lot. Okay. What else could we reasonably put up here? I mean, more storage is an option, but that's boring. A secret gambling room. Technically, you can only gamble if you have Star Wars. But it's a thing. It's an activity. It's a thing to do. Saving. Just a few clutter boxes. I want to be able to do things, but everything I keep thinking of doing is impossible. Lasting legacy family portrait. Oh, for sure. We definitely need one of those. Or like 4 billion of them. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, I don't know, I might do a secret gambling room. Not even that secret, like, it's up here. Such a secret, you just have to climb a ways to get to it. Objects by room, objects by function. Back here, again, you can't actually gamble unless you have Star Wars, but yes, if you have the Star Wars pack, you can gamble. Can you homeschool? No. Can you gamble? Of course. Priorities. Yeah, I have no idea how the tarot thing works in the game. I've not played with that at all. So I may have to look into that. We also have a wishing well. Now here's the thing. We got the wishing well, but we've also got whatever well this is over here. I don't know if we want to have both of them on the lot. That, feels like a little much. Oh, we also still have the bonfire. I haven't done a bonfire anywhere yet. Should we have a bonfire? Maybe this lot does not support bonfire. The beacons are lit. I don't know. Gotta take the stairs, you'll never see it. Fair. Alright. I may do that. That might be fun. That may be amusing. So, I shall consider that as an option. And then up here, maybe we do just go with more artifacts and heirlooms and stuff. Gosh, I'm sorry, I'm falling asleep now. That's alright, it's about time for me to wrap up anyway. Storage. Some more treasure chests type things. Curio cabinet that's glowing a lot. That's kind of weird. Maybe. Okay. So currently, and I'll be posting this in the Discord as well so that the Discordians can let us know their thoughts. They may have some brilliant ideas. Usually chat is full of brilliant ideas, but sometimes Discord comes in clutch as well. Plumbing, add in the heater thing and the pipes. I believe most of that is in packs that once again we're not using, unfortunately. Alright, so here we go. Main floor. Gate. Stable, sword fighting, stable, garden. Soldiers, blacksmithing, kitchen garden, dining hall, bathrooms, waiting area, throne room, ballroom, museum portraiture type stuff, graveyard stuff, library, secret records room, maid's quarters, laundry, back door, interior chapel / chapel storage space, external chapel, don't know, tower, next level, tower hall space, don't know what I'm gonna do with any of that. Might just leave it empty, honestly, because why not? You probably wouldn't store much stuff up there anyway. Upstairs we have the second level of the ballroom, including an elevated stage. I don't know how accurate this is, but I thought it was funny, so we went with it. We'll put a bathroom here. We have a little sitting area here and here. This will be a sort of cool hangout bar area by invitation only. I mean, naturally, all this is by invitation only, but anyway, less public space. We have art type room, we have knowledge type room, we have physical fitness skill type room here. More walls, I think I already mentioned that. And then we go upstairs. We have 4 bedrooms. Up here, we have an outdoor podium speaker space. More walls that I probably won't do anything with. A swing set here because I thought it'd be cute. And then on the very top floor, currently we have a private waltzing area, a private chapel type area, and a private gambling room. So that is what I have got. I'm open to more brilliant ideas, but it has to be within the 5 packs that we're using now. And it has to somewhat fit the theme of the challenge and the lot. The well in the world is for the trials, and the life and death one is for chance. They may not work the same. Oh, yeah, no. I mean, like, they're different wells. I'm just wondering how many wells do we really want to force players to interact with? Oh, I've had an idea that I believe many of you will enjoy immensely. So prepare for this. The build's incredible. Thank you, Brandon. I do appreciate that. I've had a lot of fun building it, but it's not worth very much if everybody hates it. What if we had, because you guys said that the secret clock, you can You can transport between rooms, or would I have to be able to discover the secret clock down here first? I don't know. But would it be possible to put... Oh, I just realized this is not painted all the way. Would it be possible to put the well down here and a clock down here and transfer to the well through the clock? Or is that not possible because you'd have to discover the clock before you travel to it? That's what we need to know, because I don't know. I do not know. Now, see, I thought the well was in there. Go put the well in here. Oh, it is too tall. It's fine. If I do medium, it should fit. Yeah, medium fits, which is fine. The pool would be more realistic at medium anyway. Oh, I don't know what it's called. I'll look for clock. Oh, clock. But yeah. Secret passageway entrance. Yeah. Interact with your clock, then interact with other clocks on other lots. Then you can travel. Oh. You can travel to other lots, not within the same build. Darn. Alright. Well. I didn't mean well as in like, well, here's a well, but if the shoe fits. We could still maybe make a secret passageway of our own through the pool. Maybe. And then we're gonna have a well. I don't know what the gameplay for this would be, but it feels like a fun thing to do. So, let me know if it's awful. Why is there a wall there? Anyway. So I don't know. Don't know. So you'd have to have your sim purchase to build. Nothing to... No. Darn. Okay, the round room isn't gonna work. I was hoping it would, but it won't. You'd have to have your sim purchase stairs and whatever to actually get down there. And a door. But the payoff would be that you'd have access to the wishing well, so maybe that's like a... Maybe this is your first royal advisor or something. I don't know. It's an idea. It's a way to get both the wells involved without having it over there all the time. Alright, I definitely have to explore the game more. The kid was on winter break this week, so obviously we had to go to the museum, and we had an arts and crafts day with my parents, and that was super fun, and we went to see my grandma today. Not a lot of time for Sims, so I'm hoping to get some sit-down time next week to play through the pack and understand more of the gameplay elements. Usually when I do these, I'm already familiar enough with the gameplay that I feel quite confident in, like, writing out rules for it. But in this case, I definitely need to spend some more time with the pack. So I'll be doing my best to do that. If you want to join the journey, we do have a Discord server specifically for the Inherited Manor, as well as a community at large one. The Inherited Manor Challenge Discord is generally just a place to host all of the rules for all the challenges, as well as a place to ask questions if you get stuck. And if you want to chat with some people that are pretty cool, that would be a great time to join the community Discord. But yeah, I'll be posting updates in both so that we can get some feedback, potentially get some other ideas, some other insight for how the game works, other things for me to test out in my gameplaying. I'm pretty excited about this. I really like this area. I think that this adds a lot of pizzazz for sure. I like our walls quite a bit as well. I think doors and windows are going to add a lot. But I don't hate it. I think we're moving in a good direction. Pretty happy about it. Try deleting the round basement. Oh. Maybe I'll play with that on a separate lot and see if I can get it to work. And then if I can, then I'll come back and replicate it here. Your Waku Waku's in someone's face though. I gotta move you now. So that's my plan. First, I'm gonna go to sleep. So, immediate plan is to go to bed. I recommend all you guys do the same. I'll leave you with Dance Cat as always, of course. I don't think there's anything else I was supposed to say. So, thank you all for building with me today. And if you'd like to see more of the castle, we'll be back with it next week, Friday. Same time, same place, same shenanigans. Hopefully, we'll actually get it looking a little bit more finished and less like a rough draft. So, we'll do our best. I think it'll be good though. I'm very excited for this challenge. I have been wanting to build a castle for ages, and this just came together splendidly. So I'm having a great time. I hope you are as well. Thanks again for hanging out. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. In the meantime, sleep well. See you later.